comic gun flipping around. Comic gun flipping around. I'm taking my time, I kick a car. I tell you something else. Oh no! I killed my friend.
Looking for manga and anime collectibles? We have manga, toy, anime collectibles, complete collections, and so much more at Ultimate Comics.
Welcome to Ultimate Comics. We're the biggest shop in North Carolina, which makes us your pop culture destination. We have everything from Funko Pops to sideshow collectibles, hot toys, graphic novels and manga, a whole room dedicated to back issues filled with keys, and a giant wall filled with new comics. So come on down and see all your friends at your friendly neighborhood Ultimate Comics.
Flipping around.
We have 3 shows a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern on our Facebook page. We have key issues, sets, new books, hot variants, and I mean, we do special events all the time. We just had Tankers #1 signed by Rob Venditti available on the show, and we're actually getting those shipped out right now. We're a little bit behind schedule. Well, how are you coming along with that, Rob? We gotta get these out.
I'm going as fast as I can. He's doing covers now? What the fuck? I love it!
Hey kids, want to hear about the best comic book show on YouTube? It's What to Pick Up This Week! Starring Harrison and Sienna from Ultimate Comics. Find out what books to grab each week, from the best stories to the hottest covers, and never be alone again!
But the first appearance this week, you were like,
Black Suit.
yeah, what? So what's coming out this week? Marvel Comics.
Marvel Comics.
Big new
Let's
release.
start. Yeah.
And they're also doing really cool 1 in 50 symbiote blanks.
Flipping through it, and the art looks phenomenal.
Everyone's gonna be after this. I'm sure it's gonna be double, triple ratio.
So nice.
Yeah, that's him writing it. He had the obviously really long-running Flash Rebirth series. James Herron does the Ultra Mega cover, and Tilly Walden and Charlie Adler both do Walking Dead covers.
It captures everything that I love about Superman, like that wish fulfillment, that hopefulness. It's fantastic.
You want photos or you want to kill him?
I want a shot. Some people want that.
Little Francis Yu does a 1 in 25, and Pepe Larraz does that little sweet 1 in 50. So a lot of really.
You have options.
Number 1.
Both covers.
Well, it's gonna have a lower.
1 in 25 in the
It's
same
gonna have a lower print run.
to do a really beautiful 1 in 25.
No one's gonna want that. Though.
No, Chase Scott Campbell.
J. Scott Campbell. Chewie is just like chucking Dingo.
A good horror book.
Yeah.
Which this is horror as well, and has to do with the legend of the Bunny Mask.
You get a gorgeous Peach Momoko aforementioned Scarlet Witch cover. Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti is the Moon Knight exclusive by Joe Gisco.
Hey, please let us host the Eisners next year.
Rick and Morty comics. Like Die, like you.
1 in 50. Yes.
Oh,
yeah. That's a good. Now that's a look.
Now that's a
With
look.
the ears.
That's a look. All right.
All right. Like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you next week.
Just got.
Mamo? Mamo?
Mambo.
Mamo?
Mambo.
Mamo?
Mambo.
Mamo?
Mambo.
Mamo?
Mambo. Mambo.
I wear my sunglasses anytime I
Boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy!
Give him out the mind breaker!
Berserker, Boomer Studios.
Mr. Eyebrow, I smell your eyebrow, Mr. Eyebrow, wandering down the avenue, swinging a cane, feeling no pain, Mr. Eyebrow, I smell you.
Turn around. Dun, dun.
But I raise my head from sorrow, and I look right to tomorrow. I look it in his one good eye, and I say, I'm Kid Country. Yeah.
We're live. We're not muted. Watch what we say.
All right. Hey. Welcome to the Tuesday Night Live Show. Feel free to compliment my shirt. 2 people today have already. Target Kids section, folks. Target Kids section.
Oh, yeah. I got some Captain America sweatpants from there. Real good. And cheap.
Cheap?
So much cheaper.
Because they're like, kids are going to wreck this. You're going to need to buy another one in a month.
Yeah.
It's true for me, too, but...
And they've held up for years.
Yeah. Welcome to the Tuesday Night Live Show. I am your host, Sienna. This is Daniel. We can maybe see a little bit of him. Some of him? All of him? Jen?
All of him.
All of him.
Right.
His soul?
Yes, including his soul.
Interesting. And Jen, of course, behind the camera. Welcome. We've got a really great show tonight. I mean, we've got our exclusive, brand new. I'm so stoked on that. A bunch of new books out. Daredevil, Mandalorian. We got some keys. A whole mess full of slabs.
Ooh, James Howard says he pulled a Sienna and jet set it to Asheville to buy button-down shirts recently.
Well, did you go to that retro store where they have a bunch of retro bowling style shirts? Because tell them I sent you. They'll say, I don't remember that person from 3 months ago. Did the books, are the preview books? Where though? They're there. Cool, I'm sorry. All right, let's get to it.
We have a lot of books.
I'm like I'm so hyped. You can tell. This is no bang. This is a brand new Sienna. This is after 10 minute, my new 10-minute meditation that I used to prepare for the live show. Jen can vouch for me.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right. So if this is your first show, you're confused about the long intro, we're moving past it.
Replacements is what it's called? Is
Yes, hip replacement.
Yep.
I thought you were talking about meditation.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what context is hip replacement?
I was like, they are not. Meditation cannot like fix your hip. If you need it replaced,
meditation cannot replace.
But
your hip.
Crystals. Anyway, if this is your first show, please fill out the form. It is linked in the description of the video and in the pinned comment on both YouTube and Facebook. Fill it out. We need your address, social. Star sign. That we just need your address so we can ship you your comics and your email so we can send you an invoice so you can pay. It's $8 flat rate shipping anywhere in the United States for all of our shows in 1 week. Today we have this show and Thursday, big 300th anniversary.
Yeah,
our 300th.
We made it.
It's insane.
We're coming for that title, Spawn.
Oh, we're about to beat them. Not really, but we're close. 300th live shows Thursday. Of course, we're going to have Amazing Spider-Man 300. Stay tuned for some incredible preview books that have to. So that's Thursday night. $8 flat rate shipping anywhere in the U.S., no matter how much you buy.
And we eat a big loss on shipping.
We don't like, and I'm not hungry for losing money.
We keep telling Alan, we should raise the shipping prices. He's like, no.
He's holding the line
at $8.
Doesn't have the same ring to it.
Action Comics 300.
Perhaps.
Maybe,
you gotta
maybe.
stay tuned to find out.
But moving on, when you're making a claim, how this works, I'm going to put a book up on each of these letters. To claim it, you have to say the letter you want, the letter and the book you want. So if it's a Batman book on A, you're going to say Batman on A. For example, books like Daredevil that have a ton of variants. If you just say Daredevil, I won't know which one you're talking about. So
then all of them plus add a 0.
Letter and what you want. First come, first serve. Whoever we see on our end claim the book first will get it. Sometimes there's a lag on your feed, but it goes by our master feed. Whoever gets it. If we have multiple copies of the book, we'll keep giving them out until we run out. Jen, anything else? Share prize.
Yeah.
Since we're debuting Grogu, baby, Yoda.
Grogu, comma, baby.
Yes, first man. He shows up. Mandalorian 1. We'll have that on the show. Grogu's first cameo appearance. And Jin Jin. Is that his name? Jin Jin? Jin Jin with a D. Hit us in the comments how to pronounce that. I did not watch the show. We've got this awesome Boba Fett variant giveaway. Super cool. Steve McNiven absolutely killed it. 1 in 50. Steve McNiven Boba Fett variant. That's the share prize. So for every public share of this video on Facebook, it's Jin Jin.
I don't know.
Oh, you were, yeah.
Oh, no, I just have something unrelated to say from
All right.
comments.
All right.
Paul, we are actively working with Marvel to prevent Gambit 300 from ever coming out.
It is not happening over my goddamn dead body. Anyway.
James, I think we can only provide the last today. Note back, girls.
Yeah.
Each store, we are at the point where we only get 1 copy of the 1 in 25, and we have so many people.
And it's my fault. I'm going to start checking the preview posts and Xing out the variants I know we won't have. So that was my beat. Apologies. 1,000 apologies.
And Carlos, when Daniel is done sorting through the boxes, you can check for your Facebook message.
Oh, yeah.
James says, good night, everybody.
I'm sorry, James. All right, let's get cracking on A. Let me first show you the book. Now, do not claim. Our exclusive is homaging X-Men Special Edition #1. This is the book. Our exclusive variant is homaging. It's a gorgeous Dave Cockrum wraparound cover with all your favorite X-Men on there. It is an incredible looking cover. And we were like, how do we top that? Well, we get Art Adams to do it. So our exclusive is homaging this. It's not for sale.
I just got assaulted by a camera.
All right. But we do have our beautiful exclusive here. This was limited to 2,000 copies. This is for X-Men Hellfire Gala #1. This is the color homage variant. So obviously Art Adams homaging Dave Cockrum. Beautiful wraparound, oversized issue, X-Men Hellfire Gala #1. If you like to read your exclusive, this is a standalone one-shot that introduces a brand new X-Men team. So we have that exclusive in color, limited to 2,000 copies on A for $25. Now, maybe you don't like color. Maybe you're colorblind. A lot of young, well, not young, but men, colorblindness, common. So you want that nice black and white inks cover.
Ooh.
This variant is limited to just 750 copies. We have this available as a set. So if you buy the black and white, we are basically throwing in the color there with you. The set of the black and white and color is $60.
And as usual, since these are our exclusives, no deals.
No deals!
Deal or no deal? No deal.
No deal.
Can you,
Wait, is Deal or No Deal? Is that the one with the bald guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that he did on Twitter?
No.
Let me know in the comments if you happen to see his Twitter this week.
Howie.
Picture of his
What?
rear, like, yeah.
Okay.
Moving on.
Can you fix B?
No.
The glare makes it so you can't see it. Can you check it?
Wish I could.
Thank you. Robert Garante's going to take a copy of the color version.
Love it. Keep it coming. I don't hear claims. I'm going to just start singing. That good, huh, Jen?
I can assure you that the giveaway on Thursday will not be 300 comics.
Oh, well, that's an idea.
It might now be.
Okay. Cool. Jen, people watching.
We got a few people.
What the hell? Why? What did? It's because I'm hosting. I get it. Make sure you're sharing, please, even if you don't want to win it.
You can always pass it on to someone else if you do win.
There you go. On C, my favorite one of these like Marvel one shots to sell. This is Wolverine Jungle Adventures. Better sell out of my hand. $5. Square-bound prestige format one shot. Wolverine Apocalypse in the Jungle with dinosaurs. Written by Walt Simonson. Art by Mike Mignola, creator of Hellboy.
Julanis will take it.
Thank you. I was like, if I have to put this down, so help me, I'm quitting. All right. Gonna replace that with Star Wars Age of Rebellion, Han Solo #1. This is a one-shot story all about Han Solo during the rebellion, written by Greg Pak, art by Chris Sprouse.
Smiley, just so you know, I know you're joking, but comments like that might get Facebook to flag us.
Oh yeah, it's my bad. Don't joke about anuses.
It's similar.
On D for Tim. Jeez. Dim Drake. D for Tim Drake. This is all 4 parts of Batman Year 3 in very fine year mint condition. Yes, that is Batman 436 through 439, which includes the first appearance of Tim Drake. Get that whole set in very fine year mint condition, including that first appearance of everyone's favorite bisexual Robin, $35.
Becca will take Han Solo on C.
You got
And Anthony, I have you coming in 3rd, actually, for that Wolverine. So the way you see comments on your feed is going to be different than the way I see them. Just because if you think about the fact that the internet is all underground, it's just wires, it takes longer for your comment to reach me than it does to reach your own computer.
Speed of light. On C, I just put down Ultimates 2. This is the hip-hop variant for Ultimates 2. I believe it is homaging Salt and Peppa.
I think that's right.
Don't add an ER. It's a PPA. Salt and Peppa, the pig. That's $10 for Ultimates 2, the hip-hop variant near mint condition.
I was at the mall this weekend for the pop-up sale.
Oh.
And
had a great time.
It was amazing. I found some good books. I posted them in the group.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the kiosks was selling, the Pop-It things?
Yes.
It was in a rainbow one in the shape of Peppa Pig.
I always knew Peppa was queer. On E, this is a 3-issue set of Hawkeye. This is Solo Avengers starring Hawkeye. All 3 issues, mid to high grade, $10. Each issue is a different team up. Issue 1, you get him teaming up with Mockingbird. Issue 3, you got him taking on Batroc the Leaper. Tarny was wearing a really cool Batroc shirt today. Shout out to Tarny. And Moon Knight, $10 gets you all 3 issues. That's a great deal on that.
Do we have any Silver Age Submariner, ASM, Alex Ross?
We have Alex Ross. We might have some Silver Age Submariner. We will have Spider-Man. I don't know if you were asking for Silver Age Spider-Man. On F, this is DC versus... DC versus Vampires #1 Coffin Edition. This is a brand new reprint of the first 3 issues of DC versus Vampires with an awesome Lost Boys homage cover. So if you haven't been reading DC versus Vampires, you want to catch up, $6 gets you 3 full issues of DC versus Vampires with a really cool movie poster homage cover. I think it's a great deal. Honestly, I would rebuy it. $6.
I'm definitely picking it up this week.
And then we have 1 copy of the 1 in 25 foil variant. We like it, but I mean, it's really hard to order 25 copies of a $6 book from most retailers. This is our only copy. It's the foil 1 in 25 near mint condition for $45. Again, really cool Lost Boys homage cover.
A coffin for Chris St. George.
Oh, what's he gonna die of?
Your choice. Dealer's choice. And also, if you really dig like the Bat Family, I think DC versus Vampires is a great Bat Family kind of story.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Oh, that DC versus Vampires cover as a full movie poster would be sick.
There's some Spider-Man. Watching, just really rubbing it in how slow it's going. She's like, I can leave. There's time for me to go. Leave the area. Get myself a snack. No, it's fine, Jen. That's okay.
I just went around at the desk.
Son of a bitch.
Any Silver Age Avengers?
Maybe. On H,
Originally, we'll take a DCV Vampires Coffin.
we have one more copy available. On H, I'm putting down Daredevil 121, featuring Foggy Nelson and Hydra. Daredevil 121, fine condition, $8 on H.
Ooh, I would love the DC versus Vampires as an animated DC film.
Yes.
And I just told Daniel and Harrison that Ed Brubaker is writing for the next DC animated series, Cape Crusader.
Oh, super exciting. He's perfect for that title. On I got Punisher Summer Special. This is a 48-page one-shot. Crazy from the heat. $5. Punisher one-shot. Man, it is boiling out here. If we can't get comments going, I'm just going to start talking. Let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, the weather. Disgusting outside.
I think it feels like it was over 100 today.
Yes, I went running this morning, and by this morning, I've been like waking up at 6 a.m. to run most days. Today, didn't hit it. Went outside to run at like 10:30. God damn, was that a mistake. Boiling outside. I could only make half of my 2-mile run before I was like, I'm sweltering and gonna die. So we're stopping there.
All right, so final copy of DC versus Vampires Coffin on F is going to Gustavus. He's also picking up a set of our exclusive. Dan Moore is picking up the Daredevil on H. Apparently it was 111 in Florida today.
Ugh, why are you living there? Rethink some things.
Jim Geiger Jr. wants to know if you do the Ultimates for 7. You have it at 10.
I would, and have another copy that can go for 7.
Do we have Spawn comics? Someone wants to
We
know.
do have Spawn comics. I have some, I believe, in my hand, possibly.
Keith Tomlinson says, if you see me running, you better run too, because someone's chasing me. I'm like, yeah, that's the only way I'm running.
I am so surprised I've hit 5 days so far. Listen, I'm the most surprised of all of us. On H, here's some Spider-Man. Not quite Alex Ross, but a beautiful cover by Gabriel Delato. This is Secret War, book 1 of 5, the Brian Michael Bendis Delato miniseries. But this is the gold foil commemorative edition. Beautiful cover with just an incredible Spidey cover. $20 near mint condition on F.
Delato is amazing at pretty much anything they do, but I especially love their take on Spidey.
Oh, incredible. On H, some Spawn. This is Spawn, issue number 147 in near mint condition. Really awesome cover. I don't know if it's a exact homage on purpose or just I'm looking at it and it looks like Dark Knight Returns.
It
has to be an homage to Dark Knight Returns. Spawn 147, near mint condition, $60. Again, past 100. This is especially past 150, like the 150 to 250 range on Spawn. Really low print runs. It's a near mint copy of the book, and it looks like it's an homage cover. $60 on H. All right.
Secret War commemorative edition on F, going to Eddie.
You got it, Eddie. Gonna replace it. Here's some Silver Age. Not exactly what you were asking for, but just what I found in the box at first glance. This is Tales of the Unexpected, issue number 39 from DC Comics. It's a 10-center, some old school sci-fi. It is just $15 in good condition on F. All right, I have one more copy of that hip hop variant going for $7. It's going back in the box. Gonna replace that with Superman Under the Yellow Sun. This is a really fun book. It's another like square-bound prestige format, Elseworlds type book. But this is a book like written in universe by Clark Kent. But it's actually written by J.F. Moore. Really fun type of book. $5 if you want to know what a novel by Clark Kent would read like. This is your one shot.
For a one shot.
Oh, Jen.
I mean, we do share the brain something.
It's true.
Oh, Jen.
Ralph Cavo wants to know if you do that Spawn for 30. You have it at 60.
No, Ralph, I would absolutely not do that. But let me think of the counter. It's coming in strong on that. I would counter have it at 60. 48.
You were countering at full price.
I've done it before.
Jordan will take Under a Yellow Sun on C.
All right, gonna replace it with here's your Silver Age Marvel. This is Daredevil issue number 39 in VG fine condition. Deadlier than ever. Daredevil's taking on the Mighty Three, which look to be the Animen. $20. I love the Animen. I picked up their first appearance a couple months ago when I was in Asheville. This is Daredevil number 39, very good fine condition, $20 on C, taking on the Animen.
All right, few questions. What was your
Answer.
counter on Fun?
48.
Ralph, can you just confirm that 48 works for you on the counter? Any She-Hulk tonight? I know we do have a cover with She-Hulk on it. I don't know if we have any She-Hulk titles. Any Silver Age X-Men?
Maybe.
Any Invincible?
Maybe.
And does CGC recognize your covers as something special when they get sent in for their database?
We're pretty much always the first person, I believe, to send them in, because we will be screening copies today and, well, not today, but this week to send them into CGC. And yes, we come up with what we want them to be called, I think.
They usually say something like Ultimate Comics Exclusive
Edition or something like that on them. So yes. All right.
Would you do Daredevil on C for 12 for Dustin Johnson? You have it at 20.
I would do it for 14.
All right. So Ralph is saying no on that 48. So if anyone else wants 48, wants to pick it up for $48. Any TMNT?
Yes.
What's on A?
On A, that is the Ultimate Comics wraparound exclusive homage to X-Men Special Edition number 1. It is limited to 2,000 copies. The homage is to Dave Cockrum's cover. It is done by Art Adams. It is $25 for the UC exclusive on A. Okay. On D, putting down the first appearance, Tim Drake, full set, $35. All of Batman Year 3. Speaking of Mike Mignola, I believe Mike Mignola does these covers.
14 works for Dustin.
You got it. On C, we these shipped late from DC, but this is the awesome acetate variant to Chip Zdarsky's Batman 125. The restart to Batman, written by Chip Zdarsky, art by Jorge Jimenez. This is the really cool acetate cover that has Batman made of bats.
Cool.
Coming over the city of Gotham. Really, really cool. Because of the acetate cover price a little bit high, it's $7. That's just cover price though. We have just a handful of those on C.
What condition is the Batman Year 3?
It was in very fine near mix condition, so around a 9.0 if you want a number. On D, I have the Son of Satan number 1, super low grade, but it is complete. $5 on D.
How many on the acetate?
6.
It's safe to say we're sold out.
You got it, Jen.
I got George Stephanopoulos. I got Joe Ridley. I got Ralph Cago. I got Jennifer DuPont. I got Jim Geiger Jr. and Willie T. And how much was the Tim Drake set when you get a chance?
$35. I got a mine like a steel trap, Jen. Don't laugh.
No one's laughing.
Chuckle. All right. So we're out of those. Gonna replace that with World's Finest, issue number 226. This is a giant 100-page special. Really high grade for these. The spines are always falling apart. $5 on C for World's Finest 226. 100-page special.
Jimmy Lee will take that Tim Drake set for $35.
You got it, Jimmy Lee. On E, this is a really cool signed comic. This is Devil's Reign, chapter 5 of Devil's Reign. This is a Top Cow Marvel Comics crossover between Wolverine and Witchblade. And signed by
Yes, Batman on C is all gone. We only had 6 copies.
Yeah, that'll go up later after I look at it.
Bernie, unfortunately, you came in number 7 for that one, and we only had 6 copies. Dan Moore will take the World's Finest on C.
Okay, replacing that with Iron Man King Size Special number 2, $20, fine condition, really beautiful Sal Buscema cover. That is King Size Iron Man number 2, $20 on C.
We do have slabs.
Yes. On E, per the Turtles' request, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 127. Really beautiful painted 1:10 ratio variant, just $10 on E. On F.
G.
On G. We have Loki, number 1 from the Isad Ribic run on the character. It's $10 near mint condition. Loki number 1. This is actually the first solo Loki book. So just $10 on G. No one picking up the Punisher Summer Special?
Jimmy Lee will take the TMNT. And where did you put down the signed book?
I didn't put it down because I don't know who it's signed by.
Oh,
so unless you guys want to buy it, I was gonna try and figure it out. So stand by on that. We have one more copy of the Turtles ratio.
Try to figure it out.
I guess was that, but I don't know.
I'll look up their signatures.
On I. We are popping down I Am Batman. This is I Am Batman number 11 by Joe Ridley. No. That's our customer.
That's our customer.
Also,
always do this.
The writer on I Am Batman. This is I Am Batman number 11. The 1 in 25 for $10. I'm stopping myself there.
Would you do the Loki for 6 for Rolf? You have it at 10?
Where is it? H?
On G.
On G, yes, I would.
What number is the Spawn on H?
Spawn. That is Spawn, issue number 147. It is a near mint condition cover, homaging Dark Knight, the infamous Dark Knight Returns variants cover. Dark Knight Returns cover by Frank Miller. Near mint condition. I said I would take $48 for it if you wanted to take that offer.
How many on the I Am Batman?
It is 2.
2 copies. I got Jennifer DuPont and Kyle Malater.
Okay. There you go.
Joe Ridley is laughing at you confusing him for.
I'm glad John finds that funny. It is pretty funny.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What's up?
I got who it's signed by.
Okay.
It's the first name in there.
David Wolf. Okay. By popular demand on G, this is the part 4 of the Wolverine Witchblade crossover event from Top Cow and Marvel Comics. It is signed by David Wohl, the writer, and it is $10 on G. So we're sold out of
The
those.
signature is right there along the spine. It's kind of hard to tell on camera.
It's in gold ink. On I, we have Uncanny X-Men number 118, side by side with Sunfire. Pretty high grade. $20. Uncanny X-Men 118 newsstand. First, it is the first appearance of Mariko Yoshida, who is, of course, Wolverine's fiance. We met her in that terrible Wolverine movie.
Kyle Malater will take the Wolverine on G.
You got it.
I thought you were talking about Logan for a second.
You were like blasphemy. You were about to kill me.
Good.
On G, we have Fantasy Masterpieces number 5, starring the Silver Surfer. Newsstand, $5, mid-grade. So Fantasy Masterpieces, that's reprinting the original Stan Lee Buscema run on Silver Surfer. $5 on that Fantasy Masterpieces reprint. It's issue number 5. It's reprinting issue number 5. Who would have thunk?
Would you do X-Men on I for 12? You have it at 20?
I would do it at 15. On F, I have Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commando, some more Silver Age Marvel. This is issue number 20 of Sergeant Fury. The Blitz Squad Strikes, $20, fine condition, has a really fun stamp on the front. $20 for Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos, number 20.
15 sold.
Gonna replace I with Iron Fist. This is, of course, Marvel Premiere, issue number 25 in VG condition. Marvel Premiere number 25 in VG condition for $10. It's the first John Byrne Iron Fist, and it's the first appearance of Jaren Hogarth. $10 on I.
And John Thurber will do that Spawn for the 48 you said earlier.
Absolutely, John.
Chris Gaudreau will take the Fantasy Masterpieces.
Awesome pickup.
You already know.
On H, this is Hero from IDW Comics. This is Hero Comics 2011. This was a Hero Initiative benefit book from IDW and the Hero Initiative. It's in near mint condition, and it has a beautiful Goldilocks J. Scott Campbell cover and the Three Bears. It's in near mint condition, $20. Hero 2011, $20 on it.
But are they theirs?
I don't know.
Dan Moore wants to know if you do the Sergeant Fury for 12. You have a 20.
I would do it for 15.
And do we have any Jimmy Olsen or Lois Lane? I think there might be like one Lois Lane in the box.
We'll hunt for it. On G, we have DC versus Vampires Crypt Edition. So the Coffin Edition reprinted 1 through 3 of DC versus Vampires. This will catch you all the way up to the most recent issue. This is the Crypt Edition that collects issues 4 through 6 of DC versus Vampires. And it has another awesome homage cover, this time to, of course, The Breakfast Club. Grace didn't get it at first because she was like, what horror movie is this? I was like, it is set in high school, which for some people is like a horror movie. I liked high school personally, but I know a lot of people don't.
Dan Moore is passing on the offer from the Sergeant Fury, so if anyone else wants it at 15.
Sure.
Chris St. George will take a DC versus Vampires Crypt.
Okay.
On Sunday, Dan and I were trying to come up with what titles they would call the rest of them. Because it's a 12-issue series. So we're like, okay, and then if they do 7 through 9, and then 10 through 12, what are they calling those? Because they have to keep with the theme. Mm-hmm. And we were trying to think of synonyms for crypt. I think you said catacomb.
Catacomb was good.
I like that one.
What was the other one? Tomb?
Tomb was one. I was about to say that, yeah.
Do we have Blade versus Dracula?
I don't know what that is. Don't they always fight? Is that like their thing?
Jim Geiger Jr. will take Crypt. Oh yeah, Casket. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
And it keeps with the all of them starting with the letter C. By all of them, I mean there's only 2, but you know. I love me a theme. Mortuary.
Oh no, here's some good stuff. Just really misgraded. All right. On D for Detective. This is Detective Comics 441 in fine, very fine condition. It is, of course, a big first appearance. Detective 441. It is the first appearance of Lieutenant Harvey Bullock. Became a main player in the Batman animated series and the movies. Detective Comics 441, fine, very fine condition. First Harvey Bullock, $45 on D.
James Rodney Bloxham, if you can make sure to fill out the form. I think you tried to make some claims on a previous show and we just don't have your info to invoice you. It's in the pinned comment. It's also linked in the video description. Just make sure you fill out that form because otherwise we can't invoice you.
On E, we have Captain Carter #4, new this week. Really fun series this has turned out to be.
Mhm.
That's the A cover, Captain Carter #4 for just $4.
We have more Star Wars coming.
Yes, it's Star Wars first appearance of Mandalorian. First Mando today.
And James is taking the X-Men Hellfire Gala UC exclusive color.
Awesome. On C, this is Amazing Adventures #17 featuring Beast. This gives you his origin. This is actually one of the first issues where we have Beast in that blue fur. Amazing Adventures #17 for $10.
Norman will take Captain Carter.
Okay, we have a couple.
Winding Down. I think it was only a 5-issue mini.
Yeah, we're about to wrap it up.
Amazing Adventures on C for Jimmy Lee.
You got it.
We don't have any more Coffin editions. We do have the Crypt. If you send us a message, we can always check if the stores have extras, but we didn't really order high on this one because it is a reprint. What's the C is gone. Are there any variants for Captain Carter?
No, not this week. On C though, I do have Batman Demon. This is a one-shot. Adam Grant. Written by Alan Grant. Of course, square bound, prestige format, $5. It's a Batman Etrigan story, $5.
I will say the DC animated films love to include Etrigan.
Oh, they love to do it.
He's got a pretty big part in Justice League Dark.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And then also in was it Dead Planet? Deceased Dead Planet? That Etrigan was in.
What about the movies or the books?
Books.
No.
The
Okay.
books. They haven't done Deceased yet as a film.
That's why I was like, I'm confused.
On
I think it's no.
On F, since we have our awesome exclusive, we got a ton of these really awesome Hellfire Gala ratios. I priced them like $10 at least under what it's going for. So this is we have a ton of them deal. On F, we have that beautiful Art Adams 1 in 25 featuring Emma Frost. Just $15 near mint. Again, for what is it, an $8 book? $8 or $7 cover price. $15 gets you that 1 in 25 on F.
Yeah, and Marvel saw that we were doing well with our Adams variants and are like, let's
get in on that.
Seth Trove will take one of the 1 in 25.
All right, we have a couple.
I'm assuming we have quite a few.
Yes. You assume correct, Queen Amidala.
Thomas Wolfe will take one. Kevin Pelham will take one.
All right, keep them coming. And then on G, we have this, She-Hulk cover here. She-Hulk heading to the gala with Scarlet Witch and Black Widow. This is the 1 in 50 ratio variant for Hellfire Gala. #1, near mint condition, $40 on G.
All right, perfect. Got your stuff in the form now, James. Thank you so much.
Great.
Kevin Pelham will also take color version of our UC exclusive.
Awesome. On H, this is a real good deal. This is a 3-set trade paperback set of Deadpool, the Killology. These were miniseries written by Cullen Bunn. You have Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, Deadpool Killustrated, and then Deadpool Kills Deadpool. You get all 3 of those trades, pretty much brand new condition. They are pre-owned, but all of those for $20. On I. Spawn, issue #40 in very fine near mint condition for just $10.
Dan Moore will take the Deadpool Killology.
You got it.
Killology?
Killology, the study of killing. It's first grade, SpongeBob.
What's on G?
On G, that is the Art Adams. I'm sorry, that is the Adam Hughes 1:50 ratio variant for X-Men Hellfire Gala #1. It is in near mint condition, and it can be yours for the low price of $40.
Norman, there is no ratio variant for Captain Carter this week. There is a B coder, but I don't think we have it tonight.
No, that was the only one we had.
But Durham should have some. Chris St. George will take the spawn on I.
You got it. On I, gonna put down the last of these variants. This is the Art Germ 1/100 Virgin variant, near mint condition, just $90 on H.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. On I, we've got Mickey and Goofy. This is from the Walt Disney Educational Media Company. If you want some energy propaganda, this is Mickey and Goofy riding a donkey, learning all about energy. This is Mickey Mouse and Goofy Explore Energy for $5 on I. Wonder what they're going to find out. Ooh, man, you guys are making me want to die up here. Not victim blaming.
Oh, what was just on E?
Captain Carter #4. That's okay. We'll roll with it.
Lee will take that.
On E, super high grade. This is in very fine condition. Just 20 issues away from the comic you wish you had thousands of dollars to spend on. This is the Incredible Hulk 160, Nightmare in Niagara Falls. So Hulk, upstate New York, in Niagara Falls, fighting a man named Tiger Shark. That is Incredible Hulk 160 in very fine condition for just $20.
Jimmy Lee will also take 1/25.
You got it, Jimmy Lee.
And Kyle Malater will take our exclusive in color.
You got it. On C, I'm popping down Spider-Man #1 Collector's Edition.
And Chris St. George, that spawn was $10.
Spider-Man #1 Collector's Edition. This is the newsstand. It is $10. That is the just standard green color. $10 for Spider-Man #1, first part of Torment, first issue in McFarlane's self-titled Spider-Man book.
Ralph will take the Spider-Man.
We have a couple.
That's the collector's edition, right?
Yes. More than one. I will say it does not have the poly bag if you didn't notice that. On D, first slab of the night. This is JSA Classified, a beautiful Adam Hughes sketch cover. This is the second print variant of JSA Classified #1. It is a CGC 9/8 black and white sketch cover. It is just $100 on D. Just $100.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, it's a CGC 9/8 second print. Gonna have a low print run. It's a beautiful Adam Hughes sketch cover. I mean, really good deal. $100.
Spider-Man Collector's Edition for Eddie Obregon.
We have one more copy of this newsstand, Spider-Man #1.
Would you do the Hulk on E for 16 out of 20?
I would. Gonna replace that with the Witching Hour. This is the Witching Hour #46 and $5. I will say, I know there's a whole website dedicated to this. Jen checks it before she sees every movie. It does look like there's a dead dog on the cover.
Okay. I was like, I don't know where you're going with this, Sienna.
It's Witching Hour #46, $5, the dead dog issue.
Yeah. DoesTheDogDie.com.
Yes.
It also doesn't just do movies.
Just
it does other forms of media.
Make sure, so someone enter Witching Hour #47. Note on the cover, dog dead. Eaten by snakes.
Witching, and it also doesn't just do dogs. Like Stranger Things is on there. Even though no dog dies, there's a cat that dies. So
There you go.
it's not just limited to that.
Damn it, dog.
That's true, but you know. What was the Iron Fist issue that was up?
That was Marvel.
I know Daniel saw Thor this weekend. I
Mar-
haven't gotten a chance to go see it yet.
That is Marvel Premiere number 25 in very good condition. It is the first John Byrne Iron Fist and the first appearance of Jaren Hogarth. $10. Marvel Premiere number 25. All right. On E, we have a really fun Green Lantern set. This is the Tales of the Green Lantern Corps 1 through 3. They're in fine condition. Awesome Brian Boland covers. They are newsstands. So Tales of the Green Lantern Corps 1 through 3. Newsstand, fine condition, $20. There's a few first appearances. This is the first appearance of Arisha Rab. It is the origin of the Green Lanterns, the origin of the Guardians, and the first Necron, who later becomes the leader of the Black Lanterns. $20 gets you the whole set, and just in time for that Green Lantern animated movie, which nobody. Alan was like, "What are you talking about?" Because I was like, "Oh, we got a Green Lantern Funko. Oh, right, that movie's coming out." He's like, "What?" I was like, "It's on HBO." It's like, "There's no Green Lantern thing." And Matt was like, "What Green Lantern thing?" I was like, "Is there not a Green Lantern thing? Am I crazy? Did it get delayed?" And then I just saw the trailer.
I didn't know. I need to go check this out now.
Yeah, it's an animated movie. It's gotten really good reviews, as every DC animated movie always.
The DC animation department is just so good.
The live action needs to consult them.
Yeah. The Witching Hour went to James. Would you take 7 for the Iron Fist? You had it at 10.
I would.
Shout out to Dan, the mother effing man.
That is
from
what
Carlos Gilliam.
That is what we call Dan around here.
People want to know your thoughts on Thor, your spoiler-free thoughts on Thor.
I really enjoyed it.
And speaking of what people want your thoughts on as well.
I also love witches.
I know. I was like teeing that up because we're talking about Dan, telling him everyone how he's the man. One of Dan's favorite books, Witches, number 1, Scott Snyder horror. Was it Jacques Interiors?
Yep.
Oh, Jacques Interiors.
This is issue number 1, first print cover A, $20, near mint condition. I will let Daniel do the talking on that one.
Take it away, Dan.
You like atmospheric horror? You like this one.
Selling it like crazy. That's what we call Dan.
And I think it's supposed to be adapted soon.
Eventually,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's such a good small town horror story. It's a nice kind of intimate family, but also a bit of a conspiratorial sort of thing.
Perfect for someone looking for something after finishing Stranger Things.
Yeah, Stranger Things. You've been into something that's killing the children. Really, anything that Tinian does is also kind of translatable. It's a great book.
Eddie Overgon wants to know if you do 15 for Green Lantern. You have it at 20.
I would.
And then Hakeem wants to know if you do what Daniel just poured his heart and soul out about for $12.
You're really gonna
20.
You're really gonna do that to fucking Dan,
You're gonna
the
rip
fucking
that
man on my watch. No, I want at least 14.
Oh no, Jimmy offered that. Sorry, Jimmy offered 12, and
remember
Hakeem
that.
offered 8 for C, which we've already sold 2 copies of, so we cannot do a deal. Willie T says they're saying it's the feel-good horror book of the summer. I think something Kids Killing the Children has been optioned.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
On E, I just put down Star Wars: The Mandalorian number 1, first print, cover A, new this week. Introducing Jin. Is that his name?
I mean, I'm assuming
Grogu. They are Grogu has his first cameo in story in here. The Jin's first appearance in here. It is an adaptation of season 1. So
how many do we have?
Infinite.
Okay, what do we have for Joe Ridley? Just so he knows.
You can scroll up. We have
But I know we got a couple different ones.
2 action figures, A cover, TV, and then narration is.
Okay, so you're good on the 8 cover unless you want more, Joe. Hakeem will take that Spidey for 10. I think that was our last one.
Yes, it was.
I got Robert Shackley, I got Norman, I've got Jimmy Lee, Chris St. George.
While you're looking at that on A, I do have one copy of the Star Wars Darth Vader issue number 20 gold frame Sprouse variant cover featuring the Mandalorian and Grogu. It is both of their first cover appearances in comics. It's a CGC 9.8. Again, it's the first print at $100 on A.
Yeah, the second print I think they did silver.
Yes, silver.
And then I also got so I got Robert, Norman, Jimmy, Chris St. George, Jim Geiger, William Drummond, Adam Smith, Carlos Gilliam, and Aaron Parks for that Mandalorian. And then I don't know if Jimmy can you do 14 for witches, Jimmy? Let us know.
On B, I have the action figure variant featuring the Mandalorian. Just $5. Has anyone told me who Jinjin is?
They said his name is Din Djarin.
That sounds right.
Is H an exclusive or can people make offers? It's a 1 in 100, so people can make offers.
Yes.
Not silver. Second print is Beskar.
The second print of that cover is silver. Is a silver.
Beskar is the name of the Mandalorian armor, which.
Oh, okay. I was like, is this a typo? What is Beskar?
I got you.
Dan the fucking man. Yeah, we are all struggling here.
That's why he's the manager. Alex Heisler will take a Mandalorian on E.
Okay.
And I'm assuming a lot on the action.
Just 3.
Just 3 things. Oh wait, Alex was claiming the action figure variant. So we got 1 for him. We got Robert taking 1 as well, and the final copy is going to Jim Geiger Jr. That's Mando's name. Oh,
we're new here. On B, I have Amazing Spider-Man. This is a newsstand with Doc Ock, Hammerhead, and Aunt May. This is Amazing Spider-Man 158 newsstand for $10 on B.
14 works for witches for Jimmy Lee.
You got it. On C, I have 1 copy of the Pride variant for the Mandalorian. It is just $5 on C.
And would you do 69 for that 1 in 100 X-Men?
What do I have it at?
90.
That is already, Jen, what's the low price on that right now?
Hold on, because I also have the Facebook, eBay tracks and plans. X-Men.
On I, we have the 1 in 25 on Mandalorian. Really cool cover by David Aja. You know and love him from the Matt Fraction Hawkeye series. He's the interior artist. $15 near mint for the 1 in 25 on Star Wars The Mandalorian number 1.
ASM on B for Thomas Wolf. The
Got it.
cheapest I can find is $100 plus shipping.
$100 plus shipping. I'm already $10 under. I'll tell you what. Today only. What did he offer?
69.
$80. $20 under.
How many on the 1 in 25?
How many you got so far?
3.
We got him.
Mandalorian 1 in 25. I got Seth Trobe, I got Adam Smith and Michelle Southers, and then someone is offering 65 for the JSA. They said the last 2 sold on eBay for 40 to 60. I'm just trying to see if those are slab values.
Okay, we're checking. On B, we have Star Trek The Motion Picture number 1, a newsstand, $5. So this is the Marvel Comics adaptation, or is it DC? I think this one is Marvel. Marvel Comics adaptation of Star Trek, the first movie. $5 on B.
Shannon Buck will also take a 1 in 25 for Mando.
Okay.
We are keeping an eye out for basically any Silver Age Marvel. We will put it up as we find it. What's the name of the slab?
JSA Classified number 1, second print. Well, speaking of like Silver Bronze Age, I do have some, I believe, Neil Adams' Dead Man. This is Strange Adventures 208 featuring Dead Man. It's in low grade. It does have a date stamp Spine is pretty rough. It is missing a little bit out of that bottom quarter for $20. Strange Adventures 208 for $20 on F.
Star Trek for Joe Ridley. A 1 in 25 for William Drummond.
About just 2 left on those.
We have a request for overprinted 90s Marvel.
Ah,
their words, not mine.
Who doesn't love that? I did see an X-Men one in the box. So
I want to take a look at the eBay. So these are the sold. So this, hold on.
So the most recent sold sale on that JSA classified second print CGC 9.8 is $100 plus $10 shipping. So it's $110, not $40.
I think maybe you're looking at just like not slabbed.
I could do 85 on it. On B, I have some Spectre. I love the trade dress on this. This is the Spectre number 6. For some reason, he is haunting the pilgrims. This is the Spectre number 6, 12 cents, $5. Again, in lower grade, like that VG minus condition. Spectre number 6 for $5 on B.
Speaking of 85, would you do the slab on A for 85?
I will counter at $89.
Rodney, let us know if 89 works.
Mm-hmm. On C. What?
Johnson will take the Spectre on B.
Okay. What if? What if number 12? What if the X-Men had stayed in Asgard? $5. Frog Thor, Punk Rock Storm, hanging out. That's what happens. $5 on B.
I was explaining to someone Frog Thor this weekend, and they would not believe me.
Their loss.
They're like, "Bitch, you're making that up," and I'm like, "No." And also, have you heard about Horse Thor? Keith Donaldson will take the Strange Adventures on F.
All right. On C, I just put down Star Wars: The Mandalorian. This is the Leno Francis Yu 1 in 50. Only have 2 copies of these. Near mint condition, $40.
Kyle Malater will take the What If X-Men on B.
You got it.
William Drummond will take the Mando
1
in 50.
1 left.
And then by any chance, no Avengers 1 through 10 in any grade tonight, right?
No. But I do have issue number 26 of the Atom with an awesome Gil Kane cover. It is in like good minus condition. $5. We'll point out the spine. You can see the top part of the spine kind of only attached at the back right here. But $5 for Atom number 26 on B. Really cool Gil Kane cover there.
Bobby Niemeyer will take the other 1 in 50 for Mando.
You got it.
Rodney, can you let us know if 89 works? If not, Shannon Buff would like the slab on layaway. And Shannon, you do know that we would have to do full price for layaway.
On F, we do have the 1 in 10 concept variant ratio. So this has concept art for the series that they use for ratio covers. Pretty cool. Just $1 over cover for a 1 in 10 is $6 on F.
Yes, Shannon, we didn't overlook you. Someone made us an offer and we're waiting to hear back if they will accept our counter. If they do not accept our counter, it is yours on layaway. Sean Conley coming in first for the Atom on B.
You got it.
Eric Kane taking a 1 in 25 Mando.
Okay, we have exactly 1 copy remaining on that David Aja 1 in 25.
How many on the 1 in 10?
A lot.
Okay. Mando.
Joe, we do not have you down for the 1 in 10. Just as a heads up.
Just if you want it, claim it.
Yeah.
Norman will take 1, as well as Alex Heisler. Adam Smith. Do we have more than 1 on the slab? The Star Wars slab?
No.
Okay, just take it down because it's going home with someone, whether it's Shannon or Rodney. If you could let us know. If I don't hear back from you by, let's say, 2 minutes, 8 o'clock our time, it's going to Shannon.
Okay.
Joe Ridley is taking a 1 in 10. Rick Walker is taking a 1 in 10.
All right. Hey, Rick. On A, we have Ghost 0 through 4 from Dark Horse Comics, written by Kelly Sue DeConnick, covers and interiors by Phil Noto. 0 through 4, that's 5 issues in near mint condition. Issue number 0, signed by writer Kelly Sue DeConnick. $15 on A.
George will take a 1 in 25 on F.
That is our
final
copy on that. On B, our final cover for Mandalorian.
The Atom went to Sean Conley.
This cover on B. It's our only copy. $5.
Michelle Southers will take the Ghost set.
You got it, Michelle Southers. Gonna replace that with What If? This is a one-shot story written by Josh Williamson, art by Erica Henderson, main creator on the modern Squirrel Girl series. This is What If Infinity Thanos #1. So a Thanos What If one-shot story, $5, near mint condition. It looks like Thanos is Captain America in this story, which is pretty fun. $5 on A.
The only copy we have is going to Rick Walker on the I Don't Know variant.
You got it. I don't know, Jen.
The Thanos on A is going to Rick Walker.
You got it, Rick Walker.
Do you have more than one on the Thanos?
No. I'm just not at the table.
Yeah. Chris St. George will take a 1 in 10 on Mandalorian.
You got it. On A, I did have, if you were missing out on that slab, I do have, in near mint condition, the raw copy of that first cover appearance of Grogu and Mandalorian. $18 near mint condition on A. That is the first print Star Wars Darth Vader, issue number 20. $18 on A.
Shannon, you read my mind. Literally, as your comment came through, I was like changing that to put your name for layaway down for that Darth Vader slab.
Yeah, get him,
Rick. Oh my God, Rick! I hope you're okay. He said he totaled his Jeep this weekend.
Yeah,
so he's in retail therapy mode.
Oh man, Rick, I was going to ask about you. I just remembered. I saw Mary Lydia post about that, and I was going to make sure you guys were all okay. I hope health-wise you guys are doing okay.
Jason Himmelreich will take a 1 in 10.
You got it.
E and F are both #1. They are brand new this week. It is basically retelling season 1. Is that it, right, Sienna?
Yes.
E is the A cover. F is the concept art 1 in 10 cover.
Yes, it is an adaptation of season 1.
Rick Walker just responded, chillin'.
Well, that's good to hear.
So I think that's a good sign.
Yeah. Like a villain. Tell that.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. We'll
I
let
started
it slide.
listening to the friggin' it made the Descendants song pop into my head.
Oh God, yeah.
Which is
Those movies were, I binge watched all of them just because I was like, I should know what this is.
Wait, are you talking about the punk band? Or are you talking about the movie, The Descendants?
The movie.
Oh,
yeah, the Disney movie.
All right, never mind. Different
Sorry.
wavelengths. No, that's okay. On B, we have Punisher meets Archie. $10. Archie caught in the crosshairs. It's a really fun die-cut cover. $10 in near mint condition of the Punisher meets Archie one shot. Very fine near mint condition on B.
Jim Geiger Jr. will take a 1 in 10 on Mando.
Okay, on C, I have What If Inhumans, another one-shot story written by Josh Williamson. $5 on C. On I have Amazing Spider-Man 262, one of my favorite covers. It's like the weird photo cover of like the 80s Spidey cosplayer. It's in very good fine condition. $4 on I.
Thomas Wolf would like to know if you do the Star Wars Darth Vader on A for 12.
Oh,
you have it at 18.
And bye. Curious. Very
Curiouser and curiouser.
You should Tanya text and ask if you had a price for the raw copy.
Is he still here?
No. That's why I said shoot a text.
Dave Kirkby came in first for that What If Infinity Inhumans.
Okay. Gonna replace that with Daredevil 114. 16 bucks. The Man-Thing stalks the swamp. You don't really see Daredevil and Man-Thing hanging out too much. Daredevil 116, fine minus condition on C for $16.
Rick Walker's taking the ASM on I.
You got it? On
Can
A.
you have a response to
Yes, you were asking for 12. I would do 14. Meet ya in the middle. Here I am. All right, on I, we have Fantastic Four number 296. The Thing Incognito here, for his frame variant in very fine condition, $4. FF 296. The frame variants.
14 works on A.
I have more than one. If anybody else wants that,
That
at
answers
14.
my next question.
Did somebody else ask?
Somebody asked if there was more than one.
All right, so let us know if you want that. I have 2 remaining. All right, still have plenty of Mandalorian A covers. I'm gonna take that down. On E, gonna put Wonder Woman 195 through 197. They're all in like near mint minus condition. Every single cover in this set by Greg Rucka is done by Adam Hughes. Some really awesome covers here. So 195 through 197, near mint minus covers by Adam Hughes. $20 gets you all 3.
Okay, first let's do the claims before I tell you the jokes.
Yes.
So for Darth Vader, I got Bernie Keeney picking up a copy and Norman.
We're out.
Robert Jackway will take the frame variant.
You got it.
Would you do Daredevil on C for Dan Moore for 12?
Have it at 16?
Yeah.
I would.
And the joke was about that Daredevil.
What was
Daredevil doesn't see Man-Thing either.
Ha, ha, ha. Funny.
And Willie T, who's one of our Daredevil guys, says, "This is strange. I have had every Daredevil you've put up tonight so far."
Well, we'll try and break
That's
this
a challenge.
It's a challenge. On I, really cool Bronze Age Batman. This is Batman number 230. It looks like he's taking off some variation of the Black Panthers, but who knows? Batman number 230 in very good fine condition, taking on a biker gang. $60. Batman number 230. Okay, then I'll just price it.
Okay.
On C, I have the Vampirella 1 in 10 frame variant, $6 for Vampirella Strikes Back, Vampirella with a Vengeance, Vampirella Die Harder, Vampirella Strikes. I was right. Vampirella Strikes number 3. The 1 in 10 frame variant for $6 on C.
It doesn't even matter what it is. Chris St. George will take it.
Thanks.
It was which ratio?
The 1 in 10.
Okay.
Someone was asking me for some overprinted 90s books. Well, here you go. Full set of all the Jim Lee connecting covers for the highest print run X-Men book and comic book of nearly all time. 8 million copies. X-Men 1, all in near mint to near mint minus condition. $30.
Although I'm sure Berserker tried.
Oh, they did. Listen, they did well. They did well. On A, we have this awesome Balthazar and Franco Tiny Titans cover. This is Tiny Titans Return to the Treehouse. Issue number 5. You get Speedy, Robin, Wonder Woman, and Wonder Girl on the cover. $5 for Tiny Titans number 5, near mint condition on A. On G,
Sean Conley will take the Tiny Titans.
you got it, Sean Conley. Fun pickup.
And Amelia will pick up the X-Men set on C.
You got it, Emilio. Perfect. I wanted an A here because this is from Archie Comics. This is Archie and Me, #1. It is in poor condition. Why is it in poor? Someone wanted to put Archie or Veronica or someone, Betty perhaps, on, I don't know, their locker. So this is Archie and Me, #1. Less than a good, missing part of that cover, in poor condition, for $15 on A. On C, I have king size Peter Parker Spider-Man Spectacular #2 from 1980. It's a newsstand. Spidey, sword fighting with the rapier. $5, mid-grade, newsstand. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man #2, $5 on C. Yeah.
What was your counter for D?
85.
Someone wants to know if you do 75.
The last sold copy was for $110. 80 is as low as I will go. On G, we have Silver Surfer 1 through 5. This is a 5-issue miniseries by Greg Pak and Segovia, who does interior art, who's been doing a ton of really hot variants recently. This is all 5 issues of that Silver Surfer series in near mint condition for $60 on G. CGC 9A, second print. Most recent sold copy, $100.
Plus $10 shipping.
Plus $10 shipping. You're getting bundled shipping, $8, taking $20 off.
And James Howard says, don't ask what I bought mine for, because he said you got a 9.6 last week.
All right. On H, Amazing Spider-Man 159 newsstand featuring fighting off. Again, this is part of that other one I had, a story arc here. Hammerhead and Doc Ock, ASM 159 for $5.
What did you say you would do for the 1 in 100 Hellfire Gala?
80, which is $20 cheaper than you can buy it on.
Would you do it for $30 cheaper for 70?
Why are you guys trying to fight me tonight? No.
They came feisty.
Yeah, I came in a bad mood after some of these low balls. So.
Oh, I meant the viewers.
Oh, well, I did too.
ASM on H coming in to Dan Moore.
You got it.
A counter, 75.
Nope, don't play with me. Just don't buy it.
Sienna didn't get their bid, baby. They're just not in a good place. Eddie Obregon will take a 1 in 10 on the Mandalorian.
You got it.
I think Dan's finally caught up.
Finally, yeah. I was just double checking something.
Fine 80. Spicy Sienna tonight.
Sorry. It just like when I say final, like if I say final, it gets a little annoying if you just keep going on every book past my final offer. It gets a little frustrating. So I apologize.
Sienna has feelings too.
Busy day at the warehouse. And I wasn't even the one that moved, what was it, 100 boxes probably? Maybe 100.
Yeah.
At minimum 100
Easy.
boxes. We're doing some big projects, renovation projects. We revamped our entire eBay section. I bought the Keurig I had promised Daniel for months.
Finally!
I bought the Keurig. I bought all the comics.
Well, you bought it. That doesn't mean it's here.
No, it is here.
It's here.
Okay.
It is
With
here.
creamer, sugar packets, and K-Pods. Thank you very much. On E, I have Jimmy Olsen. I found your Jimmy Olsen for you. This is Jimmy Olsen 128 for $5. Superman coming into court to demand that a judge not allow poor Jimmy Olsen to be adopted. $5. Find out why he is not allowed to be adopted. Was the Spider-Man grabbed?
Yes.
All right. On H, I know we had some. We asked for some Dracula. Was Dracula a request? A specific Dracula, though.
Blade versus Dracula.
Well, I have Dracula in here. This is Tomb of Dracula, number 65, a newsstand in very fine near mint condition for $20. Really high grade for this book. Tomb of Dracula, number 65, newsstand, very fine near mint condition for $20.
I realized it looks like I was like a Marvel character trying to like use a power.
Yeah, it looks like you're either trying to hit me or like Lego hand.
On E, this is a Wolverine one-shot story with a really cool Sam Keith cover here for fans of the Max. Wolverine Save the Tiger, $5 with a really cool Sam Keith cover. $5 for a one-shot Wolverine story.
That Jimmy Olsen went to Sean Conley.
There you go.
We have a request for Volume 1 Midnight. I don't know if we have any, but we'll keep an eye out.
Keep my peepers peeped.
Someone says, good, send Jimmy to Child Services.
Oh.
Kyle Malatier will take the Wolverine.
All right. Some more Silver Age Marvel. Guess what? It's Daredevil. Daredevil, number 28. Could this be one that Bernie Keeney doesn't have? Willie T, I'm sorry. This is Daredevil number 28 in fine, very fine condition for just $28 on E.
You got any weird trades?
I've got...
You definitely do.
Oh. Jen calling out my trades. Calling them weird.
Oh my god, this is so sad. So Willie T says it is, but someone beat him to it.
That's what you get for answering my questions.
The millisecond it took to type that it is.
I'm so sorry to be the cause of pain for you. Oh, Lois Lane, here we go.
We are keeping an eye out for Submariner and Fantastic Four.
We have had Submariner on like every show, so you gotta give us some props on that. Here's some Fantastic.
Yeah, Dustin Johnson beat out Willie to that Daredevil on E.
And he's laughing in his face.
Patrick Williford says, I vote we allow an exception to the rule.
I bet the guy who claimed it isn't. On E, I have giant size Lois Lane. This is an 80-page giant. This is giant size Lois Lane number 14, featuring Superman's other girlfriends, including, of course, Lana Lang. Unfortunately for everyone involved, Supergirl is on the cover hugging him. So is Lori the Mermaid and Cleopatra. $5. They don't call them kissing cousins for nothing.
Where's Metropolis again? Not Metropolis.
Hicksville. Hicksville, Jen. Hicksville.
More requests for Silver Age. We will put it up as we find it. Sean Conley will take that Lois Lane.
You got it.
So the person who got the Daredevil said, I'm not laughing because he did the laugh react emoji. And then Willie T says, no worries, I am. It's funny.
On D, this is the cover A. D for Daredevil, baby. This is... that's why we've had so much Daredevil. It's a selling point, folks. We're tying it all together. Isn't this fun?
What is it fun, D?
I'm going to start yelling at you guys again. King size Peter Parker Spike...
No, was it Dr. Slab?
Oh, yes. D. JSA Classified number 1, CGC 98, second print variant. The most recent eBay sale was for $100 plus $10 shipping. What did I take, 85 or 80? I think I took 85.
85.
I took 85, so I have one copy available at a buy it now price for $85.
How many on Daredevil?
A lot.
Good. I got Willie T coming in first for this one. And Jim Geiger Jr. Zdarsky continuing his
Zdarsky and Marco Cicchetto doing interior art. Cicchetto does this A cover. Daredevil back in the suit with Kingpin. No longer mayor of New York because it's Power Man. Luke Cage is mayor of New York. So we got some
after Devil's Reign.
Yeah, we got some big changes going on. What's going on? Find out. On C, I have Conan the Barbarian number 10 in high grade, featuring Cole the Conqueror. This is in near mint condition.
Adam Smith will take a Daredevil.
Conan number 10, $20.
Marvel losing a license.
Yeah, Titan snagged the license on that. On E, I have the 1 in 25 Ryan Stegman variant featuring both Daredevils, Matt and Elektra. $10 near mint condition for the 1 in 25 on Daredevil #1, new this week.
Eddie, our rule with layaway is you have to do it at full asking price. You can get the deal if you buy it outright, but even if we take a deal, if we have multiple copies, layaway is on the full original asking price.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
On B, I have an one shot. This is the retroactive line. So these were new stories that came out in the 2000s they're like retconning. These were supposed to happen in the decade that this one is. This is the 1980s Batman featuring the Reaper. So this is Batman retroactive 1980s near mint condition, $5 on B.
How many were in 25 for Daredevil?
A few.
I got Adam Smith, I got Carlos Gilliam, I got George Stephanopoulos.
You got it.
Cliff Baker.
You got it.
Willie T.
You got it.
All right.
So we are running out.
Okay. Kyle Malater.
2 left. Jump on. Come on, peer pressure, guys.
And then I got an A cover going to Sean Conley.
You got it. I'm gonna take these Mandos down.
Take the Mando down.
Mando down. Mando down.
Norman will take the retroactive Batman.
We have another. On F, I have Fantastic Four #253 in near mint condition for $5. In very fine condition. Fantastic Four 253, very fine condition, $5 on F.
I don't know if I'm re-highlighting stuff I'm highlighting.
Oh, you did.
Okay.
It was just this one.
Jennifer DuPont will take an A cover.
You got it.
Daredevil.
All right.
Kevin Pelham will take an A cover on Daredevil.
You got it. On I,
So right now, Chip Zdarsky is writing
Batman and Daredevil.
So a big title for each of the big two.
King of the street level heroes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you can't really call Batman, though he is in the streets. On I just put down the Quesada 1 in 50. Love Quesada's Daredevil. This is just $25, half ratio, near mint condition. I only have 2 of those.
George Hutchins will take the other retroactive Batman.
You got it.
Do we have lower issues of JLA?
No, someone asked me for that earlier. I will check. Last show. On B, I have Huckleberry Hound, a beanstalk without Jack. I believe this is issue 23 of the Gold Key run of Huckleberry Hound. $5 on B.
We have a combo offer for you.
I love combos, but they better be pizza flavored, and don't give me the cracker ones. I want the pretzel.
Would you do C and H together for $27 for Alan Bazina?
Yes. Great deal, because that's a really nice Tomb of Dracula.
And then how many on
Just 2.
Okay, just 2?
On the 1 in 50s.
That is George Stephanopoulos and Seth Trope.
All right. On I, going to replace that with Superman 209 in, like, VG condition. Nope. In,
It's hard to find the pizza pretzel ones in pizza.
Really? Man, every gas station down here has them.
About
Move to
7.
Raleigh. On I have Superman 209. It's in low grade. It is missing the bottom staple. $5 on I.
Yes, Kyle, I got you for a Daredevil on D as well as a Daredevil on E.
On H, speaking of Daredevil, I have the Peach Momoko 1 in 100 virgin variants for just $75. That is Daredevil 1 in 100 Peach Momoko variant, $75. Both Jen, well, all 3 of us. Sorry, $70. Jen, Daniel, and I were saying this is one of her, like, our favorite of her more recent covers. Like, this one's really, really nice with the, like, black space in the background. Just really, really cool.
I like the, like, almost looks like rose petals, but it's probably supposed to be blood.
Jen's a half glass full kind of gal, is what I'm getting out of that. Here's some
Silver 100 found at home with Guy McLeod.
Silver Age Fantastic Four. There we go. Now we're talking. What's up?
Is that our only copy? What's up?
All right, of 1 in 100, no.
Can we get a close up then?
Yes.
And Superman on eye for Tom Conley. Higher. There we go.
All right. Fantastic Four, low, there shall be an ending. On I, this is Fantastic Four number 43 in very good condition for just $28. Silver Age Marvel.
Would you do Huckleberry Hound for 3 for Norman?
I would, Norman.
And Willie T says Daredevil on 8 for him, and that'll do it for tonight.
All right, Willie T. On B, last ratio variant on this book, we have the Joe Quesada Virgin variant. This is the 1 in 200.
Holy cow.
Really nice cover, no trade dress. 1 in 200 Virgin variant. It is $175 on B.
Fantastic Four on I for Robert Durante.
You got it, Rob. On C, I have Transformers number 31. This is Transformers More Than Meets the Eye from the original Marvel Transformers run. $5, really high grade, very fine, near minus range. And if you've been waiting for more of the orderable covers, on I, Grace and I were fighting about this cover because I was like, oh, I don't like this cover. And she, right as she said, it's excellent, right? I said, he looks like a bug. But then I realized, I think this is the Spider-Man variant that they've been doing. They've been doing the line of Spidey variants. So I was like, he's supposed to look like a bug. Daredevil number 1. This is the David Nakayama Spider-Man variant, near mint condition, $5, brand new this week on I. On F, we have Avengers 224 featuring Yellow Jacket, very fine condition, $6.
Jim Geiger Jr. Just clarifying, you're picking up the 1 in 200 for $175 on B.
Jen trying to really twist the knife there. She's like, $275 for this guy.
Joe Quesada deserves more money. He meant I, which is the cover price one.
That makes more sense. We do have that. Okay.
Which is why we always clarify.
We have one more copy available on I.
Willie spoke too soon. He was like, that's all for me. And then you put up the 1 in 200. He was like, you're killing me here. And then when Jim accidentally claimed it, he said, thank you, dear God, thank you. Interesting question about why Yellow Jacket is stuck. Why doesn't he just shrink and go through the bars? Maybe he can't shrink.
Maybe Mr. Fantastic built a prison. I don't know this issue personally. On A, Amazing Spider-Man 265. It is in like very fine minus condition. ASM 265. It is the silver foil silver background second print variant of ASM 265 for $10. I believe that is the first appearance of Puma, if I'm not mistaken.
He may just want to pay for his crime. Maybe
That's
he
true.
feels like he needs to be.
Yeah, maybe he's good now.
ASM on A, going to Chris Gaudreau.
You got it. On A, we do have the Junior and Ramita. So, right. Ramita Jr. and Ramita Sr. duo cover on this Daredevil number 1, just $5 on A.
Willie T says, insert swear word here. Okay. Daredevil be on layaway, please.
You got it.
Would you do $3 for the Yellow Jacket on F?
I would.
That ASM was for Silver Sable.
Silver Sable, yes. Puma is earlier than that. Thank you. On F, I have a Batman 80-page giant. Oh, this looks like really fun. 6 spectacular stories. This is an all-star collection of the best Batman. So this is Batman 187, 80-page giant, including the Batman of Tomorrow, Peril at Playland Isle, the Ballad of Batman, Who is the Phantom Eye of Gotham City, and this features Joker, the Crime Clown. So this is Batman 187, in like VG condition for $10 on F.
Kyle will take a Daredevil on A, the JR Senior.
Yes, love it. On G, some early Silver Age Strange Tales. This is Strange Tales 164 in fine minus condition. So this has, of course, a Doctor Strange story and a Nick Fury story. This is the first appearance of Yandroth, and it is $18 on G.
Josh Conley will take that Batman on F.
You got it?
Someone said, why you gotta flip us all off when you were pointing?
Oh, sorry.
Alan Vecina will take that Strange Tales on G.
You got it. On G, we do have the orderable Momoko Daredevil for $5. And on F, we have Incredible Hulk, number 334, in near mint condition. That ain't very fine. This is Incredible Hulk 334 for $6.
We're not doing that to Willie T. We're not giving him the trade dress when he wanted to.
How did this one get in here?
I don't know. I didn't do it.
I'll fix it.
Jim Geiger Jr. will take a Daredevil Momoko, the trade dress.
You got it.
As well as Kyle Malataire.
Okay.
Willie T says, honestly, I'm not here anymore.
We'll get something at it.
Daredevil night. Seth Trope says, is it wrong to like the trade dress better than the Virgin variant of that cover for the Momoko? I think they both have like their own kind of thing. Like I really like how they put in the trade dress, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was done really well.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also like you just have the Virgin variant to just like be like, look at that far.
Just like that.
Any more Wolverine?
I'm sure I can pepper in some Wolvie.
So it's time for our break.
All right, let me finish up here. Okay.
William Drummond says, that's why you always get both.
Oh.
I like the way you think. I think we have some hardcore Star Wars. No Gambit. Never. We never have Gambit.
Not on Tuesday nights. He
Um,
knows what he did.
Would you do F and C together for 8 for Jason Franklin?
Yes. All right. Final Daredevil variant here. Not sure who did this one. Oh, it's like on the tip of my tongue. Oh, it's Dan Panosian. The Dan Panosian variant here with Daredevil and Elektra in the rain. Very moody. $5.
Bernie Keeney will take a Momoko Daredevil.
We had 5 total. How are we at on that?
We are keeping our eyes peeled for Silver Age X-Men. We don't know exactly what's in the boxes.
We might not have Silver Age X-Men prepped. I've been digging through the boxes, and anytime there's a Silver Age Marvel, you've seen me put it up. I don't prep the show. I just show up. All right, F. I need to put this on F, Jen.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a bit of a set here.
A bit.
Bit of a set. On F, this is Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
There's
there's just
20
so many stickies.
Sticky notes on here.
Oh my, Willie T, look away.
On F, this is the complete Frank Miller run on Daredevil. So that is issues 168 through 184, then 187 through 191, then 226 through 233. This is the complete run of Daredevil, the main Daredevil title, written by Frank Miller. Which of course includes the first solo written work by Frank Miller, The first appearance, origin, and death, spoiler alert, of Elektra. The first time Kingpin and Daredevil hash it out. The first time you hear the mention of Wilson Fisk, aka Kingpin, his name. The first appearance of his mentor, Stick. The first appearance of the Hands. The first Punisher versus Daredevil. And the first appearance of Sister Maggie, Matt Murdock's mom. As you can see, 168 is a newsstand in fine condition. It's one of the major keys in that set here. So again, issues 168 through 184, 187 through 191, and issues 226 through 233.
And what was the condition range again?
They are all between very good and very fine condition, which I know is a wide range, but let me tell you the key issues. 168 is a fine newsstand. 169 is also a newsstand. It is in fine plus condition. 170 is in fine, very fine, and it is also a newsstand. 174 is a very good fine newsstand. 176 is a fine minus newsstand. 181, classic cover here, is a fine minus newsstand. 183 is a very fine minus direct edition. And then issue number 230, part of that classic Mazzucchelli Born Again series, is in very good fine condition, and it is a direct. So $800. That gives you all of Frank Miller's Daredevil in the main title, the ones he wrote. All those major first appearance of Elektra, Stick, the Hands. Huge moments. This is why Daredevil is a popular character. $800. Leave this on there. Whew. Full board of Daredevil. Hope you guys,
Be very specific when claiming.
Hope you guys like that guy. Jen says we have to take a break.
It's a union mandated break.
So, who am I to mess with the union? We'll be right back.
And the new Ultimate Comics.
At the new Ultimate Comics in Crabtree Valley Mall, we've got comics, toys, collectibles, and gnarly manga.
At Ultimate Comics at the Crabtree Valley Mall, you can come get your Polaroid taken with Alf.
Waka waka.
With so much to see and so much to do at Ultimate Comics in Crabtree Valley Mall, you'll want to bring the whole family. It's the grand opening Friday, November 5th.
We've got a right feeling about this.
He's a weekend at Bernie's.
One kindly, please.
I've been caught with my hand by the boss like 20 times today. I'm not going out there.
Well, hello there. I'm Will, the official chaplain of Ultimate Comics, and you may be asking, why does Will shop at Ultimate Comics? I'm glad you asked. Well, it was a few years back when I was looking for a new comic store back in the before times, and I was looking for a new comic store. I needed a place where I was going to get my weekly comics and be able to have a place in a community where I process all these stories that mean so much to me. Stumbled upon Ultimate Comics, browsed around, left, a few weeks went by, came back, and guess what? Alan remembered my name. He said, "Hey Will, what are you looking for today?" And I thought, not only is this an awesome store to get my weekly comics, not only is this an awesome store where I can process these stories that mean so much to me, they also remembered my name. And that's the community I want to be a part of. Man, I love Ultimate Comics.
We're back.
All right. More Daredevil, you say?
They want all the Daredevil.
Well, we're going to mix it up a little bit. We'll maybe have some more Daredevil up soon. But first on B, I love this book. Great Avengers, like mid-P here. This is Avengers 227, a newsstand. The second appearance of Monica as Captain Marvel. It is $20 on B. All right. On C, Star Wars number 53 from the original Marvel run on the character. Fine, very fine condition. The first appearance of Aaron and Lady Alisande. This is Star Wars number 53 for $6 on C.
So Willie T said the set is tempting, but he needs to get a tree taken out, which is expensive, and people are like urging him on.
Yes.
The tree can wait. Sounds like you just need to buy more comics and a chainsaw.
Chainsaw Man. There's no live adaptation yet. Could be you.
185 and 186 were not written by Frank Miller, which is why they're not in the set.
This is the Frank Miller set. He comes on at writing at 168. On D, we have Fantastic Four 199 and 200 full 2-part Doom storyline in $8 in VG Plus condition on D.
Corey Fisher will take Star Wars on C.
You got it. Gonna replace that with Silver Surfer number 50. This is the foil second print.
Please hold.
Second print variant of Silver Surfer 50. $10 on C. Silver Surfer 50. It's got that nice embossed foil cover, and it is the second print. $10 on C. On G, how about some Silver Age DC? This is World's Finest, issue number 144. It is in low grade. There's a water stain on the front cover. The spine is pretty rough. It is popped at that bottom staple. It actually might be.
It pops.
It is missing the bottom staple, but it is World's Finest 144 featuring Brainiac, Superman, and Batman. $10 on G. And on I.
Willie says he does have a chainsaw, but it's a big willow next to his garage and the neighbor's garage. It's an America's Funniest Home Video in the making. Well, you make it, and then you sell it, and you use that to buy your comics.
Exactly what I was going to say.
What's the condition on the Avengers? It's in fine condition.
It's a newsstand.
Willie says it's tempting, but would you do it for 10, the Avengers? You have it at 20.
I would do it for 14. 14. On I have Amazing Spider-Man 253, a newsstand in very fine near mint condition. The first appearance of Rose for $12. ASM 299. Very fine near mint condition. $12. First appearance. Sold.
Someone wants to know what it is.
That is the Peach Momoko 1 in 100 Virgin variant for Daredevil number 1, new this week. It's in near mint condition. It is $70. We have already sold one at that price.
Robert Garante wants to know if you do $4 for the Fantastic Four on D.
Sure.
Alex Heisler says 14 works.
On
B. Yeah. Mikhail Rosado is picking up the ASM on I.
All right. On B, I have King Spawn, the new King Spawn this week for $3 on B. On D, I have Uncanny X-Men 286 in near minus condition. Awesome. Jim Lee cover, Uncanny X-Men 286 for $4 on D. On H, I have Godzilla, Kingdom of Monsters, #1. This is the 1 in 10 Eric Powell variant. Eric Powell, creator of the Goon. That is $10 on H. On I. Daredevil 1 through 10. If you want to catch up on Chip Zdarsky and Marco Cicchetto's epic run on Daredevil, this is the complete first 2 story arcs of that run in very fine near mint condition. You get the first appearance of the main police character, Detective Cole North. $50 gets you all those 10 issues, all first prints.
Chrissy George will take that King Spawn on B.
Got it?
Michelle will take the Godzilla on Kingdom of, I'm guessing, Monsters.
Yes.
On H. Can you come up?
All right, Emilio, you get the official Marvel No Prize of the night. Jen, what does he win with the No Prize?
Nothing!
Yes! Congratulations, you win nothing. Make sure it's not included. I didn't overlook it, or it just wasn't.
It's not in the sticky.
Not in the sticky, but maybe the sticky's wrong.
Maybe it's just what only Frank Miller wrote? I have no idea.
I don't know why that sticky said it doesn't include 185, 186.
It does?
Those bastards. It does include 185 and 186. So, Emilio, thank you so much for pointing out. Whoever wrote that Post-it note will be fired immediately.
Oh,
and
Harrison, watch out!
Well, and those are included. I thought so, but I don't know.
We're coming for you, Harrison.
Regardless of that, they are included. So thank you, Emilio. They are in there. I really do appreciate it. So thanks for letting us know. 2 more issues. Wow, that $800 just looking better and better.
Harrison just magically appears. He's like, you know what?
With the pizza.
You're right.
He's like, Smiley texted me. On B, I have Daredevil #25. This is first print cover A. Near mint minus condition. It is the first appearance of Elektra as Daredevil. It is $40 on B.
X-Men on D for Jason Franklin.
I thought you were like, well, there we go, sold. People are just like, those. It's not accurate. We can't buy the set.
The weather in North Carolina is hot, hot, and hot.
Oh my God, I made the mistake.
If it's not hot, then it's raining and hot.
I made the mistake of running this morning. Jesus Christ, did I want to kill myself.
On I, that is Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil 1 through 10, the first 2 story arcs in VF Near Mint. Not his new Daredevil, but his previous Daredevil.
The new old Daredevil.
New to you Daredevil.
New to solid Daredevil.
Yeah, hot and very humid.
Hot and heavy. Meow.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to get with all of you. All at the same time. Anyway, enough about my dream last night.
Someone suggested free remark on Emilio's next package.
Oh, okay. Emilio, they're really selling you short here.
Get a Zach sketch.
God bless that Silver Age Submariner. Hope he's still watching. On H, this is Tales to Astonish #73, featuring, you guessed it, Submariner, Hulk, and the Watcher. This is Submariner #73, Tales to Astonish 73 featuring the Hulk and Submariner. $16 in very good condition on H. Patience is a virtue. On D, Jen, do you already have this? This is the Marvel Pets Handbook.
Yeah.
This is a one-shot in near mint minus condition. This is the handbook for all your furry friends of the Marvel universe. Lockjaw,
others,
Cosmo, Tippy the Squirrel, Lockheed, Gert's pet. I forget what Gert's dinosaur is called. $10. Lacey.
No.
Old Lace.
Robert Garante will take the Tales to Astonish on H.
There we go. Was he the Submariner guy?
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. Kyle is offering 3 on the World's Finest. You have it at 10.
Sure.
Okay. Gotta shoot your shot.
Yeah, I've been waiting for all of you. Like I said, hot and heavy. Someone just waiting for an offer.
And our stream is down. Katie has taken us offline.
On G, Amazing Spider-Man at $2.99. Of course, Todd McFarlane doing that incredible cover, doing the interior art as well. This is the cameo appearance of Venom right before that big issue number 300. It is a blue label CGC 9.0 for $175. ASM $2.99. Cameo of Venom right before his big first full appearance in 300. It is $175. One of the only comics from this era that is super hot always. Everyone loves Venom. This is the book collectors where the 90s were their heyday. They stopped reading. They come back and they pick up their Venoms. All right. On E, I have G.I. Joe 124. This is G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero 124. $6 in very good fine condition. On E. On H, I have Star Wars #1. This is from the Jason Aaron, first Marvel, when Marvel got it back again. This is the Dynamic Forces Greg Land variant. It is signed and numbered by Greg Land. This was number 1049 of 1977, of course, the year we saw Star Wars for the first time. $20, and it comes with the COA.
Everyone in this room.
Still sealed. $20 on H.
All of us were there in 1977.
Great
or
year.
79 or whatever.
Feels like that when I'm at the pump. Remember in the 70s and the Carter administration when it gas shortage and you had to wait in lines and there were certain days depending on if your license plate number ended in an odd or even number when you could go get gas. Do you guys remember that? All right. On A.
Jason Franklin wants to know, would you do $3 for that G.I. Joe? You have it at $6.
Sure.
He bought that book from Kmart back in the day, but has no idea where it is now.
Probably still in like one of those giant dead Kmarts.
Or Kmart's still a thing in Australia.
Man, there's that, that crazy Kmart? It's probably like decaying. Like you could probably shoot Stranger Things season 5. You know the one. It's around in Raleigh. It's the giant Kmart.
Yeah.
I have dreams about turning that into like Ultimart, like Umart or something.
Yes.
I'm like, man, I know they charge crazy rent, but why? Nobody wants it.
I remember.
I do.
I remember when the Durham store was like relocating, and like initially we were thinking like an old like CVS or something with a drive-through. Drive-through comics.
What about the pressure tubes? Like, if
you build them.
If you don't care about near mint copies, you just put it in. All right, on A, I have dreams of many different gimmicks. I want
the big one's the reality show.
Yes, but I'm talking about physical ultimates. I want one in a body shop, and everyone would have to wear the full mechanic suit, the jumpsuit. On A, I just put Above Snakes #1. This is a brand new Western. It's like they said Deadwood Western mixed with Neil Gaiman type fantasy. This is about a man who is trying to avenge the death of his wife, like every Clint Eastwood movie, the plot of every Western.
Yeah.
So he's trying to avenge his wife, and the only thing keeping him going is his pal, a talking vulture, who is circling above him and kind of prodding him to keep going on his mission. So brand new this week. That is $4 on A.
Thomas Wolfe has an offer for that Spidey slab.
My Spidey slab offer sense is tingling.
He retracted the offer. Would you do 135? You have it at 175. $40 off.
Well, did you guys see I'm drinking water?
Yes.
I gotta tell my plant. It's mad at me. 175. 135. Not gonna do the obvious 150. I'm gonna come back and ask for a 145.
$10 more.
$10 more. More in your favor.
How many above snakes?
3.
They are all gone.
It's a fun pitch.
Joe Ridley, Kristen George, and George Hutchins, and we do have the Superman Son of Kal-El ratio.
Yes, we do. But first on A, we have Incredible Hulk 315 for $4. And if you want another crack at that above snakes, I do have the 1 in 10 for $6 on E.
Would you do that Star Wars on H for 12? You have it at 20.
I would do it for 14.
And then 145 works for the Spidey slab.
You got it.
Someone wants to know if we sent to CDC after, like, if they buy a book on here.
No, but we do. We are a drop-off location for the comic book presser. Obviously, he would request that you press it first. But yes, the comic book presser has a CGC dealer account. He passes along his 20% discount that he gets for doing that to you if you send your books through him. I sent my Fallout 4 through him. Super happy with that.
I sent some Wonder Woman treasuries through him.
Yeah.
They turned out amazing. Jennifer DuPont will take the Hulk on A. I just put the link to the comic book presser in our comment section. I did not know that, Norman. The Dunkin' Donuts on Hillsborough Road used to be a bank, and it still has the vault in it. He always thought it would be a great building for a comic book store. Back issues in the vault,
yes.
And a drive-through for quick sales.
Like, I have also looked at banks. You would have to wear a suit if you work at that Ultimate.
It'd be the fancy Ultimate.
Yeah.
Only ratios.
On A, I just put down the Philip Tan variant for King Spawn. On C, I have the 1 in 25 variant for Superman, Son of Kal-El, number 13. Here meant $20 on C.
So sorry to hear that, Kyle. He was planning a trip down to North Carolina to visit all stores that had two family members pass away.
I am so sorry to hear that, Kyle. We're all thinking of you and your family, and sorry about that. Hopefully works out a different time. Come on down.
Chris St. George will take King Spawn on A.
Met a couple of you stinkers. Rick Walker.
Drive-through for prepaid pull list pickups.
I didn't meet Joe Ridley, but he has been here. On A, I have the Mad Balls versus Garbage Pail Kids Ash Can Preview Edition for $6. If you've been missing out on your favorite 90s, 80s, I don't remember when Garbage Pail Kids sounds like 80s. It feels 80s.
Because they had the movie.
Jennifer DuPont coming in first for that Superman Son of Kal-El 1 in 25. Chris St. George will take the Garbage Pail Kids.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh, wait, it's Mad Balls?
Balls?
Versus or and?
I don't know.
Versus.
Garbage Pail Kids for 6.
For 6.
Which, who knows, maybe it'll go the route of that twig, which we sold for like under $20 that Ash Can, and now it's...
I knew, and I asked Alan if we should save it.
And he was like, no!
Because I don't care about you folks. I care about money.
People really digging the idea of a drive-through just for if you're just picking up your pulls. You call it Ultimate Comics. There's an old bank / Five Guys and Cary. Maybe it has the vault left.
Oh, I know what... Well, I have already been eyeing a bank.
Joe, that makes it sound like you're planning a high.
I've already been casing one of the banks.
Joe Ridley says, and I'll be back for sure.
And if I'm not on the live show for a few months or years, you'll know what happens.
So you would handle everything through the presser. So we wouldn't charge you. It would all be the presser. They're completely separate. We're just a drop-off point.
He comes around in his little presser wagon.
I think they call that a Jeep.
It's the mobile press unit. He offers house visits.
So we would invoice you, and once it's paid, we would drop it. Like basically, when he comes to do the pickups, we would give it to him, and everything else would be handled through him.
Yes.
Michelle Southers is taking above snakes 1 and 10, and I appreciate the use of the snake emoji. We do have Rogues 3.
Snakes.
The oversized Black Label book.
Yeah.
Lots of empty banks in North Carolina. What's that about?
Nobody.
No money.
It's called outsourcing. We all do banks via. I have like everything's through my app.
Yeah.
On A, I have Ghost number 22. It's $5. Ghost number 22, featuring a Matador ghost. On C, new this week, it is Marvel Fortnite Zero War number 2, still sealed, still with the code. C for code, C for Christos Gage, and it is just $5.
At least one of you met at the pop-up sale.
Did $14 work?
I don't think I heard back.
Let us know. It's coming down. On H, I have
thanks.
Another one of those retroactive. This is the 1990s retroactive Batman one-shot for $5. On D, I'm popping down Avengers 202 featuring Ultron in very fine condition for $8.
Is it 0 point or 0 hour?
0 point. No.
Zero War?
Zero War.
Oh, okay. I think
Come
0
on.
point was the DC. Brittany Key will take a Fortnite.
Okay.
George Hutchins will take the Batman retroactive on H. Beth Trope says it's not just a North Carolina thing. Apparently during COVID, a bunch of the bank lobbies closed and they realized they didn't need to spend money on physical locations anymore. There's a bunch of empty by him in Florida.
On B, we have Brave and the Bold, number 82, featuring Batman and Aquaman. $20. Yeah, I mean, that's why
why
I'm working on the Ulta app. So
Did we have one on the slab?
Oh no, sorry. You took the offer?
Yes, he did.
Oh, okay, I missed that.
That's what the question was. No.
What is the Avengers? What issue is it?
202 for $8.
Is
On
that George Perez?
think so. My gut says yes. You can check. Someone can Google it, but I believe so. 202. On G, very cool. This is Spider-Man number 1. This is the Todd McFarlane keepsake edition of Spider-Man number 1, still sealed in the paper cover. It is numbered number 588, and we have that at $75. This is the first time I've ever seen it. The Todd McFarlane keepsake edition of Spider-Man number 1 for $75.
Amelia will take the Avengers on D. The cover isn't George Perez, but the pencils on the interiors are done by George Perez.
There you go.
Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of places have started to realize people can just work from home, so there's a lot less like front facing.
On D for Doom, I have the Doom 1 in 25 on Marvel Fortnite Zero War number 2. It is $15.
I'm just picturing like you go to pick up like stuff from Ultimate, and we're like in our new bank location, and they send the Funko Pops down the chute, and you see little Funko guys. It's good, obviously without the box.
On H, Ghost Rider number 1, Garth Ennis, Clayton Crane.
Hell yeah.
This is the Marvel Knights Retailer Edition Clayton Crane variant. It is in near mint condition, and they're all in My Lights for some reason. So get a free My Light, $20.
Hard to find and expensive nowadays. John Penta wants to know, would you do the Brave and the Bold on B for 15? You're at 20.
Absolutely, I would, John Penta. On B, I have What If number 26. What if the Punisher had killed Daredevil? Well, we would have had a lot less of that on the show tonight. $5 on B.
Who knows what Willie T would have been collecting?
On I, we have another Marvel Fortnite cover. It is the Amazing Fantasy 15 homage for $5.
Oh, nice.
is nice cop Sienna. Bad cop left.
We have 1 hour. In the final hour, nice cop Sienna showed up. Well, I had a very nice time at the Crabtree Valley Mall on Saturday.
Yeah, Jen made sure not to come Sunday.
Yeah, I wonder where I was Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
We should have invoiced there.
Yeah, we should have brought all the books there and invoiced. Be like, no, don't touch that. No, this box isn't for sale.
These belong to someone else.
Jennifer Dupont wants to know if you do that Spider-Man, what was it?
The keepsake.
The keepsake. $450.
That's at 75.
I would do it for 62.
Kyle Malicer worked all weekend.
Fun.
Robert Jackway says horrible, horrible weekend.
Fun. Not fun.
I know Daniel saw Thor Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
And then Sunday we were both here invoicing.
Yeah, I've been trying to set up like a crafting area in our apartment for my wife's
Nice.
crafting stuff.
Nice.
So you don't get impaled by a funnel again?
Yeah. Yeah.
On E, we have Lois Lane, number 67 for $5. Not that I don't want to hear about his impalement.
Dave Kirkby will take the what if on B.
You got it.
Oh, God.
B for Black Adam. This is Justice Society of America, number 23. Awesome. Alex Ross, Black Adam cover here. $20. It is also the first cameo appearance of the new Mary Marvel. $20, right in time for that new Black Adam movie.
And a Mary Marvel series.
Beating me to the punch.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
John Penta will take that Lois Lane on E.
You got it.
Jennifer's passing on the Spider-Man keepsake, so if someone else wants it, they're $62. Becca says that her and Jordan did the mall sale on Friday after seeing Thor and came back on Sunday.
And I forgot to say happy birthday, Jordan. I saw you and I didn't say it, and I'm sorry. I was, working and I didn't think about it, so my bad. On A, I have the 1 in 25 Marvel, the 1 in 50 Marvel Fortnite for $25. On E, everyone in the chat, make sure you're wishing Jordan a happy belated birthday. On E, we have Invincible Iron Man issues 152 and 153. They're in fine to very fine condition. 152 is a newsstand. They're both newsstands. And that's $20 for the set. And it is the first appearance of the stealth armor. The stealth armor, pretty cool.
Which, I mean, who knows what they're going to be incorporating into
Armor
the TV
Wars.
show. And Armor Wars.
Probably armors.
Different types.
I would think so, maybe.
On C, I have Tomb of Dracula, number 56, a newsstand for $6.
Jordan says, it's okay, you were busy. And then Bernie says, my weekend was great, even though you make fun of weekends at my place on your commercial. In the mall commercial, you're like, weekend at Bernie.
That took me a minute. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, the mall commercial was filmed, like, what, a year ago?
Oh, I just didn't get the Bernie. I'm slow.
Do you know who the artist is on E? I could look it up.
Fantastic question. Bob Layton.
Oh, yep.
I don't know on both covers. Bob Layton on the 152. It's a really cool looking cover. Back when they did the it's superimposed on like a real photo.
Oh, yeah.
Which they kind of phased out. I don't know why. Those things look fucking striking.
Cost maybe?
Jen, don't bring logic into this. But yeah, probably cost. On I.
Would you do 16 for it? Get it at 20.
Yes. On I. This is the Powers of X #1 for all you Hox Pox aficionados. This is the Powers of X #1 George Perez Hidden Gem variant for #1 featuring Storm. This is a CGC 9.4. Comes with the George Perez label. It is $60 on I. On D, I have the Flintstones from Gold Key. The Flintstones Bedrock Ice Capades. $5 on D.
What's on G?
On G, that is the Marvel Comics Todd McFarlane Keepsake Collection Spider-Man #1. So this is Spider-Man #1 from Todd McFarlane. First part of Torment. This is the Todd McFarlane Keepsake Edition, still sealed. I said I would take $62 on it.
Got a combo offer for you.
Hearing, listening, loving.
B and H together for 30.
I would do it. And I have more of H.
Which
so
brings
we'll
it down to 15.
Yeah, we'll do 15 on H.
Flintstones on D for John Penta.
You got it, John.
And then
yes.
Two things are happening on the slab on I.
What's happening?
Someone is claiming it on layaway and someone is offering 47 outright.
I will always take more money. Sold.
So layaway.
Layaway. But I do have a 9.6 on D for 80. If you missed out. And a 9.8 on B for 125. So if you got beaten to the punch on I,
or if you want to upgrade, H is Ghost Rider #1. I think you said it was a retailer.
It is a retailer exclusive variant. Marvel Knights Ghost Rider #1 near mint Clayton Crane cover for $15 now. My weekend was good. I got to hang out at the pop-up on Sunday. Went out to Mexican at my favorite Mexican restaurant.
Nice.
That's in downtown Raleigh, whose name I don't know, but they have vegan options.
I don't think it's not a misprint, right? The Ghost Rider?
No.
It's a retailer variant, but it's not a misprint. Mm-hmm. On C, that is Tomb of Dracula #56 in very good condition.
On I have Walt Disney's Super Goof. Wowee! He's off on a wild goof chase to the planet Venus. Super Goof, $5 on I.
Oh my god, he has the red nose.
On E, I have Star Wars #30 in very good fine condition for $8. On A, I have new from DC. This is Dark Crisis, Worlds Without a Justice League, Superman #1.
One shot.
One shot Superman story. They're doing these Dark Crisis, Worlds Without a Justice League one-shots. So obviously the Justice League, the mainline Justice League, killed in Justice League 75. Death of Justice League, spoiler alert. And so each one of these issues focuses on a different character. So this is the Superman one-shot. It is written by Tom King. Art by Chris Burnham, who I love. He had a great run on Batman with Grant Morrison. It is brand new this week, $5 on that. And yeah, what does the world look like without Superman?
How many?
A few.
I got Carlos Gilliam, Adam Smith, Drew Lamas, Gustavus Council, Kyle Malater.
I have 9.
Okay. Would you do E Star Wars for 5 for Corey Fisher?
I would. On E, man, this is one of my favorite like Bronze Age DC books that wasn't Batman. This is the reprints of the classic Denny O'Neil Green Arrow storyline. This is the full set of reprints, issues 1 through 7. and all in very fine near mint to near mint condition. $30. You get some awesome Neil Adams covers. But yes, this reprints the original Denny O'Neil, Neil Adams run that really like changed comics. $30. They're great reads. They look great. I have some of those reprint issues. And they're the affordable way to read them. On C, I have exactly one copy of the 1 in 25. Really awesome cover here with Superman and Robin flying in front of the Daily Planet. It's $10. Beautifully painted by local artist Steve Beach. $10 on the 1 in 25.
A cover going to Emilio. Green Lantern, Green Arrow set going to Jimmy.
You got it. Great pickup. Super good reading.
Can you go over the Spider-Man on G?
On G, that is the Todd McFarlane Keepsake edition of Spider-Man #1. So it's the Torment storyline, first issue, the Keepsake edition, still sealed in the original packaging. We asked $75. I said I would accept $62 on it.
Gustavus will take the 1 in 25 for Superman.
You got it. Gonna replace that with Jack Kirby's Demon, issue number 14. In like good plus VG minus condition, $6 on C. On E, I have the 1 in 50 foil variant. So same as the A cover, but it's a virgin foil for $50. On G, I have What If. This is one of the later What Ifs. This is What If number 83, featuring Daredevil and Doctor Strange and Elektra. What if Daredevil was the disciple of Doctor Strange for $5? What If number 83 on G.
Let's see. Is Kristen George subscribed to the Dark Crisis Times?
I don't believe so. It was.
Did I miss his comment? Oh. No, I just missed his comment.
Okay.
Chris, I got you for a Dark Crisis Superman now. On A.
How many are we at?
We got 2 left.
Yeah, what he said. We have What If 105. Probably not. I mean, probably somewhere in this warehouse, but not.
I don't think
Andy. It's for Super Spider Girl.
Oh, so no.
So no.
It'd be a preview book probably.
Especially at these prices.
So definitely a preview book.
E is the 1 in 50 foil variant of Dark Crisis World Without a Superman. It's the A cover, but foil. And no trade dress.
All right.
DC likes to look at covers and say, make it foil.
Make it shiny.
Make it so.
Exactly.
On H, this is Captain America 113, part of that Silver Age run on Cap. It is in very good fine condition, a really classic Sternenko cover, along with the Sternenko corner box. Really awesome looking, like just Cap memorial cover. That is Captain America 113. It is in very good fine condition for $50. On I, we have Incredible Hulk 226 in very good fine condition. Newsstand for $6.
Cap on H for John Penta.
You got it. Gonna replace that with Gold Keys, The Jetsons. This is the November issue from 1963 for $5.
I think like it's going around the internet or something, like one of the Jetsons kids is supposed to be born this year.
Oh.
Really?
Congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Jetson. On A for Axe, Eve of Judgment. This is Axe, of course, everyone knows, stands for Avengers, X-Men, Eternals. Eve of Judgment. This is the one-shot that will start the big Avengers, X-Men, Eternals crossover event. This is the A cover for just $4. It's being helmed by Kieran Gillen. But basically the pitch is like the Eternals, obviously immortal, obviously kind of meant to work behind the scenes of humanity and kind of watching over Earth. Well, they find out that the X-Men are kind of immortal now, that they can kind of just get reborn whenever they want.
I don't like that.
Yeah, the Eternals not big fans of that. This whole new era of the X-Men, so they're coming in to maybe kill off the X-Men, and the Avengers have something to say about that. So $4 on A, a lot.
When does the crossover start?
Next, this is the crossover. This is like, it's like how they did that one shot that started off the Donnie, Thor, and Hulk crossover. This is like,
or just think of like Fear State Alpha.
Yeah, it's the Alpha. There you go. I mean, I'm the Alpha, but that too.
Jennifer DuPont will take Hulk on I.
You got it.
Chris St. George will take Jetsons on H.
You got it.
You said we had a lot of the backs?
Yes. Unfortunately, like a middle school level of acts. Like, imagine.
No. Dave Kirkby will take one. So I got Jim Geiger Jr., Bernie Keeney, Chris St. George, Kyle Malater, and Dave Kirkby.
Okay.
For Marvel Summer Event. And yeah, so this year, August 22, 2022, George Jetson will be born.
Oh. On H, I have the 1 in 50. Gotta point out, really awesome cover featuring, your most important characters, the Eternals, the Avengers, and of course the most important X-Men there, Cyclops right there.
The representative of each group.
Yeah, most important. Anyway, that's the 1 in 50 on Axe. It is a near mint. It is $25.
And also, because of this book, Daniel and I learned that judgment is not spelled with 2 E's.
Oh man, I kept mistyping that all day long in that email.
That's the British spelling, is with 2 E's. The American spelling.
God save the Queen, am I right, guys? How about that Bojo? I was following that with great interest. It's always fun when like somebody else's country is like having like a goofy moment. Like however your politics, it's pretty funny watching what is going on over there. Just complete chaos. And I get to be like, I can laugh at them and just not think about anything here. Yeah, you Brits, what are you doing? You got a queen? On I. Anyway, this is the Man Without Fear classic. Talking about classic Frank Miller writing Daredevil. This is a lot of people's favorite Daredevil run. This is the Frank Miller, John Romita Jr. Man Without Fear run on Daredevil. So this is the 5-issue Man Without Fear. It's $10.
How many on the 1 in 50s?
2.
They're both gone to Dave Kirkby and Justin Run.
All right.
Kyle Malater will take a second copy of Axe.
You got it. What's your flavor? What Axe? I don't even know. I'm personally an Old Spice man.
Same.
So.
The Man Without Fear trade paperback is going to Kyle.
You got it. On H, I have the DC Supergiant issue number 16, presenting the best of the brave and the bold. So this includes 2 book-length blockbusters. $5 on H.
Got an offer for you on the 1 in 50 for Dark Crisis World Without Superman.
Sure.
Would you 35 or 50?
I would do 42.
Nice number.
On I, we have the Phil Noto 1 in 25 on Axe. It is $10 near mint.
John Penta will take Brave and the Bold on H, if I can spell.
Got it, John.
How many on the 1 in 25 for Axe?
A few.
Okay, I got Chris St. George. I got Carlos Gilliam. I got Adam Smith. I got Dave Kirkby.
Okay, wait. How many was that?
4.
Still got 4.
Okay. Someone said that the worst Axe, quote unquote, flavor is jockstrap.
Dog strap. We call that a leash in America. He must be sore over this whole Bojo business. Talking about dog straps. On C for Kirby. This is the Topps Comics Super Deluxe Kirby Chrome Captain Glory. Back in the 90s, when all the old school guys were writing for Topps Comics, this is a one-shot Jack Kirby original character, Captain Glory. You also get backup story by Roy Thomas and Steve Ditko.
Ooh.
It also comes with a official Jack Kirby trading card. It is still sealed in the poly bag, and that is $5 on C.
We have a counter for the 150 for Dark Crisis Superman. What, 40?
On H, I have a little two-part Green Lantern story. This is Green Lantern 91 and 92, both of them newsstands featuring Sinestro and Green Arrow. $10 on H.
What is it? It's Captain
Glory.
Glory. That's going to Kyle now.
I have another copy available.
Perfect, because Jason Franklin will take the other.
Awesome sauce. On C, this is the final variant for Axe Eve of Judgment. This is the Mr. Garson variant, where he does some really fun collages with the Celestial there. It is $4 on C. On E, this is the 48-page Marvel Comics one-shot. Bug! He came from inner space. Now he's in your face. Bug number 1 from 1997. He's splitting out of all of those big number 1 issues from Marvel Comics. It's $6. It's near mint condition. This is the first and only solo Bug story. And don't get him mixed up with Bug the Forager. That's DC. This is he is a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy team back in the day. $6 for some Bug.
And apparently Topps is going out of business and is being bought out.
By Upper Deck? Panini? Who?
Fantaix?
What the hell?
What issue is H?
Bug. No. Green Lantern issues number 91 and 92. It's a two-part story arc featuring Green Arrow and Sinestro. $10 for the set.
Derek will take Bug.
All right. He's got the Bug for Bug.
Fanatics is who's buying them out.
I'm not a trading card guy. Those are the only cards I could come up with. Panini and Upper Deck.
Would you do the 9/8 George Perez slab for 90? You have it at 125.
I would do it for 95. 95, and she's yours. On G, I have the 1 in 10 Ben Caldwell Virgin variant on that Vampirella Strikes number 3 near mint for $6.
We have 34 minutes.
You got it.
95 is a done deal.
I have more than one, so if anyone wants to get in on that done deal. On E, this is a huge key. All new Marvel Now, .1, number 1. Salvador Larroca cover, and it is, of course, the first full appearance of Kamala Khan. So say CGC Blue Label 92, first Kamala Khan, now MCU star for $150.
Dave Herky will take a Mr. Garson variant for the act.
Okay.
And you have my
action. And you have my axe.
Any more Iron Man?
Yes. Wait.
That's my solo.
Derek will take 1 in 25 for axe on I.
We have exactly one copy remaining.
Vampirella Strikes 1 in 10 FOC variant. Going to John Penta.
We have
on G.
exactly one copy remaining. We have exactly no. Just kidding.
Dan Grant will also take that Storm Slab.
Okay. So we had one of this, one of this, Storm Slab.
What is on F?
On F, that is the complete set of Daredevil, all the Daredevil that Frank Miller wrote. So stand by, and I can spit some fun facts at you.
Michael Kennedy will take a Mr. Garson variant for Axe.
We're still good on that.
What does FOC mean? So FOC stands for Final Order Cutoff. So that's basically the last day when we can make an order and guarantee that we'll get it. It's usually for comics about 2 weeks before release date, sometimes a bit more, especially with this paper shortage. And sometimes publishers, like, you can only order a ratio or a variant on Final Order Cutoff.
Okay. What was the question? Oh yeah, the spitting the facts, the spitting of the facts.
And Michael Kennedy will take an FOC variant.
On
G.
Sold out. Oh god.
Oh god.
My
Your stickies.
My sticky notes. Oh lord.
Fabio, I don't understand your question.
Now there's no wrong questions. This is not my night. Maybe I put it on. Aha. Past Sienna coming through. Putting it on the rest of the set. Okay. So this is Daredevil issues 168 through 191 and 226 through 233. This is the complete run of Daredevil as written by Frank Miller. It includes the first appearance and origin of Elektra and her death. First Kingpin versus Daredevil battle. The first time we name Kingpin as Wilson Fisk. The first appearance of the Stick. The first appearance of the Hand. The first Punisher versus Daredevil. The first appearance of Sister Maggie, a.k.a. Matt's mom. The big issues, 168 is a fine newsstand. 169 is a fine plus newsstand. 170 is a fine, very fine newsstand. 174 is a very good fine newsstand. 176 is a fine minus newsstand. 181 is a fine minus newsstand. 183 is a very fine minus direct. And 230 is a very good fine direct. And you are getting all of those for $800.
800 smackaroos.
All right. On G, we have X-Men 111 Fine Minus Edition newsstand featuring Arcade for $45. X-Men 111. On I, if you want it, if you like it raw, we do have a raw near mint copy of the first full appearance of Kamala Khan. That's all new Marvel Now .1. Near mint condition, $125. First full appearance of Kamala Khan. It's also the first full appearance of Bruno. Obviously, if you don't watch the show.
About him.
Oh, that's true. And the first appearance of Dawn Greenwood, who is a Silver Surfer's Doctor Who companion, and Dan Slott and Mike Allred's run on the character.
They're filming the, is it the 30th anniversary? They're filming right now for Doctor Who?
60th?
The 60th, not the 30th, the 60th. That's a couple of decades ago. So good timing.
Whovians. On A, I have Amazing Spider-Man 265 newsstand for $42. Of course, the first appearance of Silver Sable. No one would say otherwise. On C, we have Vampirella Strikes number 3, the 1 in 20 Perillo, 1 in 20 Segovia variant on Vampirella Strikes number 3, black and white for $7. On H, we have Godzilla The Half-Century War, written and drawn by one of my favorites to do Godzilla, James DeCo. Near mint condition, $10 on H. On I we have the on D we have the 1 in 30 Virgin Sokovia for also $7 for Vampirella Strikes. Jen, say something motivational.
You got this.
Hang in there.
Thank you. If you could just somehow show me the picture of that cat poster.
We should just get a big copy for the warehouse.
I'm gonna get more. I think you should leave motivational posters like the Chunky on my door, even though I'm the only person and Alan, I guess, who watches that show. Y'all are missing out though.
I do need to get on that show.
It's super funny. If you like sketch comedy.
All right. Michael Kennedy will take the Vampirella Strikes.
It's only $8 on
3,
Amazon.
1 in 30.
On D.
Oh, nice.
Hang right above the Keurig.
Yes. And then we have a combo offer from Thomas Wolfe. Would you do the Marvel Now .1 and the X-Men on G together for $135?
Yes. I would. That easy.
That's a deal. That's a great deal. We do not allow a 2-book layaway. If it is not being sold as a set by us, we don't allow you to combine them.
$135 for both.
Yeah.
$125 would have been $175. Would have been $170. So I took off $30. So this would be.
I'm saying
110.
I'm saying most of the discounts coming off that book, and I was leaving the I at 115.
115 on I. On G, I have Action Comics 269. Clark Kent Trapped in the Truth Mirror by Black Magic. $20. Good condition. Action Comics 269, 10 cents. On A, I have ASM, a newsstand. Amazing Spider-Man 265, $42. First appearance of Silver Sable. On D, I have another. Oh. Someone missed the signature.
Action on G for John Penta.
You got it. Well, somebody who worked on Weapon Zero Silver Surfer, another part of that Devil's Reign crossover between Top Cow.
Not the recent Devil's Reign.
A different Devil's Reign crossover between Marvel and Weapon Zero. Signed in black ink by either Walt Simonson, Mark Silvestri, someone Bats, Philip Tan, Detron, or Izanove. Take a $5 gamble.
What condition is that Marvel Now .1?
Near mint condition. Or a CGC 98? 92.
Chris Gautreau is taking that gamble on the Devil's Reign Silver Surfer.
You got it. On D, I'm putting down the first volume of Alan Moore and Kevin O'Neill's League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. $5. Pre-owned copy, so used copy of the book, but if you haven't read it, it's a classic for a reason, real fun. Very different from the Sean Connery adaptation. Remember that? That's what comic movies used to be. On G, I love this. This is the official Batman Bat Book. Pre-owned. This is by Joel Eisner. Holy History Batman. This is the complete guide to all TV episodes and the Batman movie. Includes interviews with famous Batman villains such as Cesar Romero, Julie Newmar, Vincent Price, Burgess Meredith, and more. $15 for all you 60s Batman aficionados.
Fun fact. the current president at Duke is Vincent Price, but not that one.
I guess that's kind of fun.
I got
Listen,
my-
we got to give Duke something.
I got my kids into that show, and they would not call it anything other than 1960s official Adam West Batman. The entire title.
Official bat book to Randy Muniz.
Nice. We have a retro. This is the 70s, 80s, 90s retro Batman. All three of them for $10 on C. What a deal. On G, new this week, it is Spider-Punk number 3 for $4. Is anyone waiting on Barbaric Harvest Blades? Let me know. Let me know.
We got 22 minutes.
That's why I'm asking. I'm asking.
Dan Moore will take the retroactive Batman set.
You got it. Gonna replace that with Daredevil 160, a newsstand bullseye, throttling poor Black Widow with a hairdryer cord. Frank Miller, Klaus Janson cover. I guess that's bondage. Daredevil 160 for $10 on C
The
newsstand.
people say yes. They are waiting.
Make me work. Make me do my job. Okay. I am waiting. I am waiting.
On C for Dan Moore.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Waiting for someone to come out of somewhere. All right, on C from Vault Comics, it is the Barbaric one-shot, The Harvest Blades. This is the A cover for $6 on C. If you don't know Barbaric, it's super fun, like Conan goof story. He's like a Conan Cole type barbarian warrior who has a talking, bloodthirsty battle axe. Who's also a drunk. And yeah, it's a super fun comedy Conan series. A lot of blood and a lot of humor. This is the
George will take an A cover.
all right. This is the one shot that is spinning out of that first series on the run, and they will be doing a follow-up mini after the one shot. So this is a good primer if you want to check it out before you dip your toe into a mini series. This is like Vault's big book. They really like this one, and I'm a huge fan. As you guys know, I'm a huge Conan fan. The person I'm assuming who picked up that A cover has been waiting for Barbaric. But have you been waiting for the Barbaric ratios? There's a lot of them, and if you haven't been, I have drank more water than normal today, and I do have to pee. I can hold it for 20 minutes, but
What number is A?
enough about my pee. Got it, Jen. On A, that is Amazing Spider-Man 265, a newsstand for Silver Sable for $42.
What's on D?
On D, that is a pre-owned trade paperback of Kevin O'Neill and the Alan Moore's League of Extraordinary Gentlemen for just $5, Volume 1. I was reading an awesome Alan Moore interview. One of the last interviews he did where he just went on. It was like 5 pages long, all like monologue of Alan Moore and just going off on why he hates fucking Grant Morrison. And it was like the most epic thing. I don't know if like all that is true, but I was like, man, I love Grant Morrison. I started to hate him. I was like, damn, he does sound like a bitch. It's like a rap battle, you know?
Oh, epic rap battle of history.
Like a diss track. It was like a
Yes.
diss track by Alan Moore where he's just like goes off. And then he's like, I was like, is this really the straw that broke his back? He's like, after this, I won't be doing interviews and I won't work with any publisher or anyone who works with Grant Morrison. I was like, I don't know the history there. Like, is this why he doesn't write really for anyone anymore?
On G, that is Spider-Punk number 3, brand new this week. What condition is A?
Fantastic question. Did I mention it's a newsstand? Let me double check the back here. It is in like fine 5+ condition.
Would you do it for 32?
Yes. Make sure that's still good with what I just said. I would be undergrading it. There's just a couple color breaks on the spine. Corners are pretty nice.
We sold out of the Mandalorian 1 in 50s.
Fine 5+, I said I'd do it for 32.
And then Michael Kennedy will take a Spider-Punk 3. Right, we sold out of 150s for Mando?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We might have some we do have some 1 in 10s. All right.
I guess they're not waiting on the ratios for Barbaric?
I'm hungry. Let's do it. Hungry for finishing up. That's what happens when I don't have a bang.
Would you do D for 3?
Yes, I would. Let us know in the comments, though. Team Grant Morrison, Team Alan Moore, having no context, whatever their fight was.
Grant Morrison.
Your Team Grant Morrison, Jen? Have you read Watchmen?
Yeah.
All right. Jen's going Grant.
Alan Moore.
Dan's going Alan Moore. Let us know in the comments. Do a little poll. I miss being able to do. Didn't we used to be able to do that?
I
missed that.
only stream directly through Facebook, but I'm only switched to StreamYard.
Those bastards at StreamYard.
More Barbaric.
I am reading Grant Morrison right now.
Are you fucking with me?
No, there actually is a comment.
There's 2 of them.
Show them.
I just put them in the back.
We gotta vote for Grant Morrison. We gotta vote for Moore just because of Watchmen.
I'd say Miracle Man or Watchmen.
On A, I have the 1 in 50. If none of these sell, we're getting those 2 names. And if you want the share price,
People asked about Rogues earlier, and you never put it up.
oh, I do have. I forgot because it's big.
It's a big boy. It's in a different part.
It's in a different box. All right, first Rogues. On A, we have Rogues number 3, the big oversized magazine label, black label magazine size book by Josh Williamson, following Flash's Rogues gallery. That's the A cover for $7. We have 1 copy of the 1 in 25 classic Crisis Perez homage cover here. Just $25, just ratio price for the 1 in 25 Crisis homage cover.
Another vote for Alan Moore. And we have a quick question. How many years has the live show been active?
300. We just hit Thursday is going to be our 300th show. And Jen, who has been here the longest, is saying 2.5.
From the people that are currently here. Because I think Tarney started it with Harrison.
Technically, I started it with you don't count those.
I don't count those.
What's
those
his name?
don't count in the lore. Those are cameos.
The Aarons.
Yeah.
I'm the Hulk 180 with Aaron and then Tarney. Yeah. 2.5 years sounds about right.
Yeah, I think
Crazy.
when we started doing it by
2020.
ourselves, and I think through I don't know if we streamed it through our page. I think it was always through their page.
Okay.
January of 2020.
I don't know. We're on season 3.
We're on season 3.
Oh.
Daniel's been classifying them as seasons.
Yeah.
We need a new lesbian.
So we are now hiring.
Scoops ahoy.
Allison, listen, Maya Hawk, if you would like to work for me, I would be very interested in seeing your resume. Just honestly though, you don't have to write it. I'd like a voice recording. Her voice, man.
Just get a cameo.
Yeah. Then we're wrapping up season 3, and then season 4 we need a metalhead.
Yeah.
You will die.
Bring Matt back.
Matt's gonna die.
We had Zach for
brief. On G, we have the 1 in 50 for Barbaric number 1. Remember, your share prize is possibly on the line here.
already
Done it. On H, I have the 1 in 25 on Barbaric number 1 for just $10.
I got Jim Geiger for Rogues on A.
You got it. Can't believe no one's going after that Crisis cover. It's so good.
Yeah, I'd say.
And we have a Dark Crisis going on. You'll be happy to know Chris St. George is picking up the 1 in 25 for Barbaric.
All right, Chris, you're on the good list. On B, we have
with Baker is also on the good list. Picking
Nice.
up 1 in 25.
On B, we have the 1 in 10 ratio variant for $7.
Jason Franklin says, although Watchmen is amazing, New X-Men hits different than any other X-Men story.
Man, I absolutely love New X-Men. You're bringing up valid points.
Christopher Prevette is picking up Rogues A cover and the 1 in 25.
Nice. And on D, the final barbaric one. So, okay, it didn't take that long. You guys were right. I'm just lazy. On D, we have the 1 in 5 variant for barbaric. Just a buck over cover, $6. And the barbaric is saying no kiss. His axe is saying no kisses, more blood. $6 on D.
What is the most expensive item that has been up on the live show ever? I think it's either the full Spawn or the full Sandman. I want to say it was Sandman.
No, we only sold Sandman for like $1,000. That was just.
Oh, it was just big.
It was just big at the time.
Was it Spawn?
I thought that was also $1,000.
I think it was about $1,000. Yeah, I think that 10-0 that we just had up like
Well, it was 10
3 weeks ago.
Was it First Loki?
Momoko? The Momoko, did we sell any of the 9/8 Momoko signed?
I know we had a book for like $4,000 or something like that someone put on layaway. It was a.
We've had a couple, we have had a 2K set on. I don't know. It's a Jeremy question. So maybe we'll pull up some fun stats for the anniversary show in August.
That'd be cool.
Robert Jackway will take a 1 in 10 barbaric.
All right.
Cliff Baker will take a 1 in 10
Okay.
barbaric.
Oh, you guys are barbarians?
I think that's what they like to be called.
Let us know what you prefer to be called.
Barbaric 1 in 5 for Michelle Southern.
You got it. I will point out, just because we were goofing on Axe, on the back of that Powers of X has a Axe.
Power of Axe?
A Power of Axe superhero advertisement. The Freshman.
People are throwing out either suggestions or answers to the most expensive. I also need a 1 in 25 for barbaric.
Okay.
Fantastic 452.
That might be it on 1 in 25s. What is the 1 in 25 look like? Last one.
Have we had a Fantastic 452 on the show?
Yes, we did. For last anniversary show. Jack Kirby's birthday.
Someone paid $2,000 for a whole Swamp Thing set.
Yeah.
I was that guy. Is the Spider-Man Todd McFarlane still available?
Yes, Wait, which one? The Todd McFarlane
the
Moment Memory Keepsake Edition?
Yes. Someone said they think it's the Teen Titans set. Someone else thinks it's the New Mutant set.
The New Mutant set was pricey.
Full Invincible. Someone said they got it for $16. No, the New Mutant set was $1,600, which I think we had something on layaway for like $4K.
On H, I just put down the Todd McFarlane Keepsake Edition. Come back in at the end of August.
Yeah.
That's Sienna telling me not to look it up.
Todd McFarlane Keepsake Edition for Spider-Man #1. I said I would take $62. It is still sealed. All right. Now, we're about to do last looks, so that's where I'm going to go through every single thing that hasn't sold. Time to give me your best offer. I will consider it and maybe take it, because now it's good cop, Sienna. So get your offers ready. The only things I can't take offers on, things I've sold in the exact same condition to somebody else. Wouldn't be fair to them if you got a deal. Brand new A cover books this week, cover price books, and our exclusive variants. So
Jason Franklin coming in first for that Keepsake for $62.
All right. You guys were just like waiting it out.
And it looks like, I don't think we've sold anything this expensive for outright. I think it's always been put on layaway. But it looks like the most expensive thing we have sold was for $4,000, and it was a Journey into Mystery.
Oh yeah.
83.
85.
First
in a
Loki.
CGC. Where'd it go? CGC 3.0 for $4,000. And behind that was for $3,500. ASM 129 5.5 CBCS signed by Stan Lee.
All right.
The Spider-Man Keepsake went to Jason Franklin.
Our winner of the Steve McNiven 1 in 50 Bounty Hunters awesome Boba Fett variant. Congratulations to Alan Vizina. Woo! You also won a brand new car.
Whose car?
The speeder on the cover.
Han. I don't know who has Han right now. I don't think anyone's got Han.
I mean, probably when Patrick comes back.
Yeah.
Probably.
All right. So time for last looks.
Last looks. Did you put him in the sheet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I could.
All right. First, what's on the board? On A, we have Rogues number 3, the A cover. On B, we have Barbaric Harvest, the Harvest Blades one shot, 1 in 10 for $7. We have the 1 in 5 for $6. On D, just cover price. We have the A cover on C for $6. On E, we have Marvel, all new Marvel Now, 0.1, number 1, a CGC 9.2 for $150. That is the first appearance of Kamala Khan. It is also the first full appearance of Bruno, her pal, and the first appearance of Dawn Greenwood, Silver Surfer's friend. On F, we F for Frank Miller, F for full set. That is the complete run of Daredevil written by Frank Miller. A ton of keys in there, a ton of first appearances, a lot of newsstands on those key issues. We're asking $800 for the complete set. On G, we have the 1 in 50 on Barbaric. It is $30. And on I, we have 1 copy remaining of the Marvel 0.1 first full appearance of Kamala Khan for $115. I've already sold one at that price. Finagling here. All right, on H and I, we still have copies available of our exclusive for Hellfire Gala X-Men number 1. This is a wraparound variant by Art Adams, homaging X-Men Special Edition number 1, the Cockrum wraparound. This is the Art Adams wraparound variant. The color version is limited to just 2,000 copies, and the black and white is limited to 750 copies. On H, you can get the color version for $25. On I, you can get the black and white and the color version together for $60. And just to remind you, this is what that awesome Dave Cockrum special edition looks like. So that is the homage that Art Adams did. Really cool cover. So those are still available. All right. On A.
What's the condition on that Marvel Now 0.1 on G?
That is in near mint condition. Near mint condition. On A, we have the Ultimates 2 Salt and Pepper Hip Hop variant in near mint condition. We already sold one at $7. On B, we have all 3 issues of Solo Avengers starring Hawkeye. $10 gets you those 3 issues of Solo Avengers Hawkeye.
Yes, H and I. So $60 gets you the set of the color version and the black and white version.
On C, we have the DC vs. Vampires Coffin Edition. This is reprinting DC vs. Vampires 1 through 3. It is the foil variant for $45. It is obviously a homage to the movie poster of Lost Boys. On D, surprised this one didn't sell. It is the Punisher Summer Special. Near mint minus condition. Fun. One shot. Maybe fun. Probably blood. $5.
Still fun. Amelia will take Ultimates Hip Hop.
You got it. That's our last copy on that one. On A, we have Tales of the Unexpected, issue number 39 in good condition for $15. Some 10-cent BC action there.
All right, Kyle, I got you for a set instead of just the color version for exclusive.
On B, I have a good minus copy of The Son of Satan, number 1, for $5.
What was that Solo Avengers set? What is squeaking back there?
Box. My pet mouse. That's why I want to leave.
That's not what my squeaks sound like.
He rides a motorcycle. His name's Ralph. This is Solo Avengers starring Hawkeye 1 through 3. Each issue is a Hawkeye focus story, and he teams up with another character. Why it's called Solo? Don't know, because it's a team up. Issue 1, he teams up with Mockingbird. Issue 3, he fights Batroc with Moon Knight. $10 for all 3 of those issues.
Buy it to find out who he teams up with in issue
Number 2, not taking it out.
That sounds like a duck.
It does.
That sounds like a door hinge.
All right, Jen.
That's how we do it.
Stop naming things.
That's all.
Stop naming household items, Jen. On C, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 127, the 1 in 10 ratio variant for $10. I have already sold one of those copies at that price. I'm not sure if the person who was asking for more Iron Man was here for this, but this is the king size Iron Man special number 2. Before annuals, they did the king size specials. This is in fine condition for $20. It's an awesome Iron Man cover by Sal Buscema. King size Iron Man special number 2 for $20 on D. On A, we have Sergeant Fury Howling Commandos number 20 in fine condition for just $20. Silver Age Sergeant Fury. Jen, when you were talking about killing mice earlier, that's like your favorite topic. You're like, I hate mice. I like it's awful. It's like, have you ever had mouse? I shouldn't make that joke. But when you were saying, you said something like it was your job to make sure they were dead.
Yeah.
And for some reason, it just made me think of the final line of the Bob Dylan Masters of War song, where he's just going off on the architects of the Vietnam War and just talking about how terrible they are. They're ruining the world, ruining the earth for him, how everyone's dying senselessly, everyone who's in charge of making worse. And the final line is he's talking about these guys, the Masters of War, being dead. And he says, and I stand over your grave to make sure that you're dead.
Oh, keep going. We're getting viewers.
Really. And that's what I pictured. I just pictured you like standing in the rain and like a black hat, black like duster, like with a gun, standing over the grave of the mice you kill, and like saying that line from Masters of War, the Bob Dylan song, saying that you're standing over their grave to make sure that they're dead. Anyway, that's what I think about in my free time.
Jennifer, who asked for the Iron Man, is looking specifically for Bob Layton.
Got you.
And Alan Messina has a combo offer, A and D together for $25.
Done deal.
Nope, A and D.
Oh wait. Give me 28.
Not a done deal.
On B, I have Batman Demon, the square-bound one-shot in very fine near mint condition for $5. Just $3 more. And remember, you're the share prize winner, so you kind of have to do what we ask.
That's how that works. He said okay.
We could take it away. Wait, did he take it?
Yeah.
He did.
Take away that offer.
Any ratios for Axe left?
We do have the 1 in 25 still available. Then we haven't gotten to there yet, though. We have the DC versus Vampires Crypt Edition, reprinting issues.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
I need that.
You didn't see any.
Michael
That's
Kennedy is offering 4 on Batman Demon.
Sure. On A, I have Captain Carter, issue number 4, the A cover for $4. On B, I have the IDW Hero Initiative Special from 2011. It's in near mint condition, featuring a J. Scott Campbell Goldilocks and the Three Bears variant cover. Is in near mint condition for $20.
Alan Messina says, love the show. You guys are awesome. Have a great night.
Have a great night, Alan. Nice. Congratulations. You're just saying that because you won. But congratulations. Thank you, Alan. I feel like I'm talking to Alan.
He's like, oh, finally, Sienna's thanking me.
I wouldn't be thanking him. On D, this is Detective Comics 441 in fine, very fine condition. For $50, the first appearance of the Lieutenant Harvey Bullock.
It's just a pseudonym. He chose the same first name.
On C, we have Mickey Mouse and Goofy Explore Energy for $5.
Shares.
Oh no. Trying to get a chair and it falls on you.
Just crumbles.
On A, we have the 1 in 25 Art Adams ratio variant for Hellfire Gala, like $10 under the cheapest I could find it. Near mint condition, just $15. On B, I have the Art Germ Virgin variant for the 1 in 100, which I sold for $80. Even though cheapest copy available was like $100, I said I would take $80 for it. On C, I have the Adam Hughes 1 in 50 variant featuring Black Widow, Scarlet Witch, and She-Hulk near mint condition for just $40. And on D, I have one copy of the Pride variant for the Mandalorian #1 for just $5.
Let's see. 1 in 25 for X-Men Hellfire. Producer Franklin.
You got it?
We have another ASM McFarlane. We don't have another keepsake. We only have the one.
Yeah.
And that's like the only time I've ever seen that too.
Yeah.
Jim Geiger Jr. will take our exclusive.
You got a Jim Geiger Jr. On B, we have the Mandalorian #1 A cover.
Ooh, Seth Trout saying people are sleeping on that Pride variant. It's a first cover appearance.
First cover appearance.
Wee-woo, wee-woo.
Wee-woo, wee-woo, wee-woo. We're all thinking of that SpongeBob episode.
We know.
All right. On C, we have Wonder Woman by Greg Rucka, issues 195 through 197, all in near mint condition, all with beautiful covers by Adam Hughes. All 3 issues for $20. On D, we have King Size Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man, annual #2, a newsstand where he is sword fighting with the rapier for $5. On A, we have Punisher meets Archie #1, that awesome die cut cover, Archie and the Crosshairs, just $10.
Someone earlier said Archie wouldn't survive. I don't know. Archie's pretty scrappy.
Well, Archie's like Jesus now, and according to Riverdale.
Yeah, they all got powers or something.
Yeah.
That was like, what? Riverdale is just wild. Derek will take a Mandalorian A cover.
Okay, on B, we have the Mandalorian 1 in 10 concept variant, just $1 over cover, just $6. We have just a few left on those. On C, we have Daredevil #1, the Dan Panosian in the Rain variant for $5. On A, we have the A cover by Marco Cicchetto for Daredevil #1. I don't know why I wanted to say Cicchetto, and I wanted to say it like have you guys seen at the gas pump? The guy in the suit?
Oh, yes!
It's me from Cheddar. Here's your news of the day. And it's just like the weirdest news that they decide.
I don't think the Sheets pumps have that anymore. I think they got rid of it, or at least the one like down the road. Well, I also don't. I just get in my car and I wait, so I don't really.
I press the button that says meet.
How many 1 in 10s do we have?
Quite a few.
Okay, I need 2 of them, please, for Seth Trope and Michael Kennedy.
Okay.
And then, Derek, I already have you as subbed to Mando, so you already had an A cover, so just let us know if you wanted a second one.
C for Clayton Crane, I have the Ghost Rider Marvel Knights #1, written by Garth Ennis. This is the Clayton Crane retailer exclusive variant. And near mint condition, complete with My Light. I said I would take 15.
Would you do Punisher versus Archie for $6? Baker Prep.
I would, Baker. Baker, candlestick maker. Do you?
Derek says just the one. Thanks for the reminder.
Do you make candles?
What?
I don't know. I said Baker, candlestick maker. And then I asked if Baker made candles. Probably not, but I don't know. Maybe. B for Batman. This is Batman #230. Some Bronze Age Batman. Very good fine condition for $60. A for Archie. This is Archie and Me #1 in poor condition because someone cut out either Archie or Betty on that cover. $15 still though. Some Silver Age is Archie and Me #1.
Yes, we had Under a Yellow Sun, but it did sell.
It did sell. On D, I have Fantastic Four number 253 for $5. On A, we have all 5 issues near mint of Greg Pak and Stan Segovia's Silver Surfer run. It's a limited series. Every single issue is in near mint condition. $60 for the set, or, give me your best offer. On B, I have Daredevil number 1 by Peach Momoko, the not 1 in 100, so it is just $5. On C, I have 1 copy left of the David Nakayama Bugman variant for $5.
Bugman!
Arachnidevil.
On D, we have 1 copy of the 1 in 100 Momoko Virgin for $70. Grace was so offended. I was like, Grace, I'm offended because she hates Ultimate. She's like, he looks like a bug. I don't get why.
He is!
He looks like a bug. He's a
Ultimate!
mite!
Yeah.
He's a mite!
It's in the name!
I was like, what? You gonna tell me you don't like Batmite? You gonna say that to my face, Grace? You gonna say, hey, Batmite?
How could you?
I can make anyone else a carry a manager. I don't want to go that far, but
On A, I have Daredevil number 1, the Stegman 1 in 25 variant for $10.
Dustin Johnson will take a Bugman.
Bugman.
That's the last one.
Grace would be very happy. On B, I have Silver Surfer number 50, the second print variant. Ron Mars, second print variant. Oh, it even says it in the little UPC code box. Little Silver Surfer saying second printing. $10 on B.
Just a little guy being like, this is a second print.
Just so you guys know. On C, we have Daredevil number 1. This is the Romita Jr. and Senior variant, $5.
The father-son team-up.
Father-son. On D, I have Daredevil number 25 and Near Mint Minus. This is first print cover A for $40. It is the first appearance of Elektra as Daredevil. On A, we have Marvel Pets, the Marvel Handbook, featuring all your favorite furry friends of the Marvel Universe.
Personally offended, no one has bought this.
$10. Jen is upset with all of you and is making a list and checking it twice.
Daredevil on C for Dustin Johnson, the father-son variant.
You got it. Don't know if it's the last one, but it is now. On B, we have Daredevil 1 through 10 of Zdarsky and Cheto. Though by the end of 10, you get Jorge Fornes doing interior art, which I love. This is the complete first 2 story arcs of the first run of Zdarsky's Daredevil. They're all in near mint condition, first print cover A's, and it's $50, and it includes the first appearance of Detective Cole Smith, the good cop in a bad system. On C, we have Above Snakes number 1, the 1 in 10 black and white variant, $6. On D, we have Ghost number 22 for $5. True Tales of the Weird and Supernatural.
I messed up. I misread. He was not claiming the junior, senior. He was claiming the $40 one that was next to it.
Okay, I'll take it.
Which number is that?
Daredevil number 25.
25 for 40.
You got it.
Sorry, Dustin.
Won't say more to no money, but Grace is very upset.
What was on A?
That is the Marvel Pets Handbook
Would
one
you do it
shot.
for 5?
Yes, I would. On A, I have the Marvel Fortnite Zero War number 2 A cover for $5. Still sealed, complete with code. On B, I have the Amazing Fantasy 15 Homage variant for the very same book for $5. On C, I have the Doctor Doom versus Evil Iron Man Fortnite 1 in 25 for $15.
On A, that's the A cover, right?
Yes.
Derek will take an A cover.
You got it, Derek. And on D, I have the 1 in 50 David Nakayama variant for half ratio, just $25.
I wonder if they address, like, if there's a connection between Marvel and the DC ones. If like Krista slipped in like a little joke or something.
He's gonna be the one that brings forth the
Yes.
The amalgam.
versus Marvel. Yep. Christos, let us in. Let us know.
We've got ideas. On A, we have Tomb of Dracula, number 56, a newsstand in VG condition for $6. On B, we have Walt Disney's Super Goof for $5, riding the lightning. On C, we have a couple copies left of Tom King and Chris Burnham's Dark Crisis, World Without a Justice League, the Superman one-shot for $5. Pretty excited about that one. There's a lot of good things on FOC this coming week for Tom King. He's got that Everlasting Love romance book with Elsa Charchettieri for Image. And
is it DC?
The Riddler thing?
yes, the Batman Riddler. Batman Bad Day. Batman's Bad Day. Batman had
a bad day.
Batman had a very good, horrible, rotten, no
Batman,
good, bad
One
day.
Bad Day, the Riddler.
Yes.
With art
by Mitch Gerrits. On D, I have The Demon, number 14, low grade for $6. What is that book I'm thinking of? You guys remember that same children's book?
Yeah,
Judy.
No, Harry.
It is somebody in the horrible, no good, very bad day or something like that.
Anyway, on A, What If, number 83. What if Daredevil was the disciple of Doctor Strange? $5. Bondage cover, yes, featuring Elektra in Chained. Chained and Enraged. On B, someone was asking, we do have the Axe Eve of Judgment, number 1 in 25 left at $10. Keep wanting to say Eye of Judgment.
It does look like it kind of.
That
Kind of sounds cooler too, right?
The Eye of Judgment.
Yeah, like passing judgment. On C, we have the A cover of the same book for $4.
Daredevil on A for Dan Moore.
You got it. On A, we have the Mr. Garson variant for Eve of Judgment for $4. That collage style cover.
Jennifer, just confirming that you're picking up a 1 in 25 for Axe Eve of Judgment on B.
On D, I have the Green Lantern 2-part story arc, issues numbers 91 and 92, both newsstands, for $10. On A, I have Vampirella Strikes, number 1 in 20 by Segovia for $7, a black and white. On B, I have Godzilla, the Half-Century War. This is a Godzilla, I think, one-shot, written and drawn by James DeCoe for $10.
Yes, Jennifer was claiming that 1 in 25.
All right, I have C. On C, I have Spider-Punk, number 3. Also creates a new character in this universe of Elektra, who is also a drummer, which I thought was Gwen's thing, but I guess.
Yeah. I mean, we can't have two drummers.
They are in different universes, so she's the drummer in this universe, I guess. And then on D, we have the 9.8 on Powers of X number 1 with that Storm Perez cover. I already have sold several at 95. And on A, I have the 9.6 available at 80. Oh, I forgot about these books too. On B, no one ever followed up with us. We have the Star Wars number 1 from the Jason Aaron run when Marvel got the license back in the mid-2000s. Dynamic Forces Greg Land variant, signed and numbered by Greg Land. It is number 1049 of 1977, of course. $20, still sealed, near mint, with COA.
We had the 1 in 50 for Axe. I think we
sold out. We only had 2. It's the Cyclops variant. And on C, I have the JSA Classified number 1, second print sketch cover, Adam Hughes, featuring Power Girl. Cheapest copy, the most recent sold was $100 with $10 shipping. I took $85 for it. So that is available for $85.
We could do the Star Wars for 13. You're at 20.
Sure. And that's it, folks.
That's all she wrote.
Next time, I need a little caffeine. Maybe next time I'll try out our new Keurig right before the show. Have some hot piping coffee.
Maybe not near the book.
Near the book, spill it everywhere. It's going to be good.
But do we have cups? Or is it a bring your own cup situation?
BYOM. Bring your own mug. But there are a couple, they will go very quickly, but there are a couple styrofoam cups over there. Thank you so much for watching. We had a great time together. Jen kind of did like a I had a great time with you after I got over it. Dan, you have a great time with him?
I had a great time.
This is kind of like a so-so. He had a good time. Thursday night, man.
It's that eye of judgment.
The eye of judgment. That's what they call me. I am gay. We are judgy.
We are a judgy bunch.
It's our thing. Thursday, 300. Thursday 3. Gonna be a big one. A lot of big books. Amazing Spider-Man 300, just one of them. A lot of cool sets. I'm gonna spoil one. Grant Morrison 7 Soldiers set, full set. Super cool. I bought that off layaway when I first started working here. Super stoked that somebody else can get that. Really cool. So a lot of really good stuff for our big 300th special. So make sure to tune in Thursday. If you're local, thanks for coming out to the pop-up. If you went Friday night, 7 to 9, I won't be there anymore. I was going to be there. Now you can't see me there.
So will our special guest?
I'm going to be at the soccer game with you, Jen.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, you turned him down.
Yeah, because I already made plans with like other friends to go to the pop-up
I'll be
party.
delivered.
Oh, you're going to the pop-up party.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm going in your stead.
So you can be
No!
That's it. You'll have to be anyway.
I will not put on the suit.
Funko Friday.
Yeah.
Funk for all you Funko freaks with a PH, like in a cool way, like fat with a PH. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Funko with a PH.
Funko fanatics. Head to the Carry Store Friday for our Funko Pop preview party, where we have been ordering literally hundreds of Funko Pops.
So many.
To debut them. It is a black tie affair.
Mm-hmm.
There will be cheese and crackers.
Mm-hmm.
There will be. Grace was really bummed that I'm not coming because she's going to be dressed up fancy. I think
Is she going to work a whole shift dressed up fancy?
I don't know. Ask Grace.
I'll ask her on Friday.
Anyway, signing off.
Have an ultimate night.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.